What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome back into CFB, where you can see all kinds of college football video game content with me, JC, here for episode 3 of our WVU Dynasty Rebuild series, as we've got the Mountaineers into the college football playoffs as a 4 seed after winning the Big 12 with a 12-1 season, 9-0 in the Big 12 conference. Great start to our rebuild here as the offensive coordinator at WVU here with JC, the OC, underneath Rich Rod. I'm controlling the offense only, obviously, as the offensive coordinator, and it's been great time with the first 2 episodes. Excited for episode 3 here, where we're going to dive into the playoffs and then hit the offseason after that as well. Maybe hit the preseason too. We'll see how everything goes, time permitting. But I appreciate you guys watching this, whether you're watching live or on a playback. Either way, be sure you're subscribed here to the channel for plenty of college football 27 gameplay content, Dynasty Series gameplay tips, all kinds of fun stuff here. If you're a fan of the game, be sure you subscribe to the channel. And whether you're watching live or on a playback, hit the thumbs up button on the video. Giving it a like while you're in here helps it hit the YouTube algorithm, where I can find other college football video game fans like you and me. If you're in here live, throw some thoughts, questions in the chat there. Chat with you guys as we roll along. If you're watching after the fact, drop them in the comment section. Appreciate those interactions as well. And with no further ado, let's get ready to dive into this thing. All right, so we're matched up against Boise State, the 12 seed. I put out a picture of the bracket, and you guys that have been following along since episode 1 probably already see it, but just in case, we got some first-timers in here. We are the 4 seed against the 12 seed Boise State, who took down Notre Dame. In our bracket are Kansas State and Ohio State. We'll play the winner of that game in the semifinals if we manage to beat Boise State. Then you got Ole Miss versus Miami in the bottom half of the bracket, and BYU versus Texas as well. We're in the Cotton Bowl, Kansas State, Ohio State in the Rose Bowl, Ole Miss and Miami in the Fiesta Bowl, and BYU and Texas in the Peach Bowl. All right. With that being said, we're getting ready to dive into it. Hey, what's going on, Puggo Reborn? Chris George, appreciate you guys hopping in here already. Let's get ready to hop to it, man. We're going to dive right into this thing and play a college football playoff matchup, my first CFP game on College Football 27. Let's ride. I think for my first CFP game, we are going to go a little something different. I'm going to go white, gold, white for a change there. I like it. All right, boys. Let's go.
14 teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals.
Rich Rod with the squad. We got our Cotton Bowl jersey patches on. Fix my face cam. All right. Let's go time.
We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
They're getting ball first. See what our defense does here. Our defense with a 3-and-out to start the game. That's exactly what the doctor ordered right there.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he drives the punt deep.
Why does every punter on here have like the biggest leg in the world?
Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone.
I was really wanting to return that. If this wasn't the playoffs, I'd have probably brought that out. That's the returner of the year, by the way. Won the Jet Award with DJ Epps. Let's start off with a little toss play to Cam Cook. James Weekly, I might do a Road to Glory at some point. It'll be way on down the line. I'm just feeling Dynasty a lot more this year, and last year I kind of lost interest in the Road to Glory series. Started it when it came out and didn't pick it back up until literally like 3 days before College Football 27 came out, but maybe at some point in the life cycle we'll probably do a Road to Glory series as well, I'd say. I got to get some, I'm going to get some videos up on the channel as well here after episode 3. I don't know if I'll get them up tonight or tomorrow, but some of my favorite plays and all that and stuff up on the channel as well. Those always perform well. Hawkins' first run goes for 21. And I think we're going to go ahead and crank up the tempo after that one. Yeah, Bujo, Dynasty's the best, man. Dynasty and online Dynasty, that's the two things I play the most. Y'all get that? Oh, y'all missed. If they'd have just got the block on him, man, we had a huge lane right there. Huge lane.
You've got to always make your offense right. Here, the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's no.
All right, what do we want here?
And yet the quarterback just makes the offense
2nd and 9.
picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time.
Let's go with the little slide screen here. Try and get old Josh Sapp involved right now. Hey, what's up, Drum Wolf? Good to see you, man. Oh, they didn't bite on the fake. Defensive battle here early on.
This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick. He's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Epps is open. Can he get to the marker? Let's go, DJ Epps. I thought for sure we was punting it back to them. He said he got his popcorn ready. I feel you, Drummer. Let's go, Cam Cook.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here,
a little QB draw here.
Wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more
dangerous right there. He didn't get that block I thought he was going to get. So we got 3rd and inches here. You know we coming out in that heavy package. Cam Cook out of the heavy package with the first touchdown of the Cotton Bowl. Beautiful. Beautiful. The Heisman finalist, Cam Cook. And the defense with another 3 and out. All right, we're off to a good start here. Off to a good start, trying to reach the CFP semis.
See if he can make something happen with the return.
Oh, got stuck on that blocker. I was liking the way that was looking, too. Let's go right back to Cam Cook here, a little halfback dive.
They just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again.
Got another big lane. Hey, Cam Cook is cooking right now. Let's go RPO bubble. You know we're turning up that tempo. Spot the ball, baby.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And that's a solid game.
Feed him. Feed him. Let's go to the air.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too
Prince
easy to
Strawn's
gain
wide
yards
open.
on the ground. They're giving them a 3, 4, 5, 6 yards every
Keep the tempo up on him.
That's keeping them out
And
of
keep the
passing
tempo up on him right
situations,
now.
and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Let's go read option here. Get lined up. Get lined up. Let's go. Pull that, Michael Hawkins. Another 1st down.
The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. And the Mountaineers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
WVU. 1st down.
Throw it from the red zone.
Oh, he's not there. Hawkins going to make something out of nothing, though. Let's go. Mike Hawkins to the end zone. Both Hawkins and Cook getting into the end zone early. Getting busy. Getting busy out here. Come on, defense. Defense holding up for us, too, early on.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. They'll kick it away here. And that's a great punt. Goes out of bounds.
Oh, let's go.
Near the goal line. They'll spot it there. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field.
Start off with a little direct snap here.
Tough so far. Can they keep it going?
Oh, Cam Cook. Oh, he about turned the corner, and they would have been in big trouble then.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. This running back just continues to help this team.
All right, let's go.
I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when
There's the Josh Sapp, the tight end, getting involved. Keep the pressure on him. Keep the pressure on him. Let's go.
It's an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
9-yard pickup.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I'll flip this over here.
This defense has
See if
got
they play how they play this. We might get a little
particular on first down.
pitch out to
This offense
Ward. Let's see how they play
continues
this.
to gain yards on first down, churning
Nope.
out 4,
They
5,
played it
6
well.
yards, and staying
Played it
out
well.
of obvious passing situations.
All right.
This defensive line has got to start
We need a
winning
yard.
one-on-one blocks.
Put the ball back in my boy
Really good timing
Mike
from the
Hawkins' hands.
secondary.
A little
The
blast
contact
action.
arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Takes the snap and
Uh-oh, Michael Hawkins is loose.
breaking into the clear. Big time.
Boys, we cooking with gas early on right now.
Down now from the 30. The offense really clicking here. He shows his running ability to get that first down, Joel. You think about the Big 12 legacy of dual threat quarterbacks. This guy belongs in that group.
He sure does. I think the guy that sticks out to me.
Ah.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's on me. I should have threw it.
When it comes to play callers,
I should have threw
you don't
that.
get bored with success. And right here,
It's all good, though.
I just don't understand why they're throwing drop back pass. They just had the explosive run on the last snap. Go right back to it. This defense clearly struggling stopping the run. You don't need to help them by throwing.
Oh, what a
drop back
pass.
and letting them get after the
Thread the
quarterback.
needle right there, Mike Hawkins. Thread the needle, my boy.
Chris, he's seeing the defense really well.
All
He
right.
knows he's got
We need
zone
4
coverage,
yards.
and he knows he can exploit
We're going to go to
that area,
Teron
that
Francis right
soft
here.
spot
Let him
with
get
a
his
slight
first
route
carry
on
of the
outside.
playoffs.
He's able to do so with good timing and good execution.
Cam Cook got the block I needed, and we'll move the chains. Get right back up on it. Let's go.
Mountaineers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Good run, Cam.
Well,
Got
the key to
3.
third down success is being good on
Come on,
first
keep the
down.
pressure
Here, the
on. Let's keep the
defense does a
pressure
great
on.
job on first down, of bowing up and stopping
Let's go a little outside zone
That's
action.
the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Uh-oh. Oh, Cam Cook. Down to the 3. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's keep it rolling. Let's go duo here. Come on, get up there, get set up. Cam Cook, second touchdown of the game. 112 yards already for Cam Cook. Hey, we keep this up, we might rest our starters in the second half. Save them for the rest of the playoffs, to how we balling right now. And the defense holding up. Defense even came to play here in the playoffs. Let's go. So Ohio State won. Appreciate you checking out the ticker and let me know. So that'd be our matchup. I did not tell him to fair catch. What in the world? All right. Now we're on our own 5. It's all good, though. Put another long drive together again. And BYU already advanced, too. So got one Big 12 team in the semifinals. Hopefully we can have 2.
Continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give
buck
credit
sweep.
to the offensive line.
Nothing
Continue
doing.
to churn
Just
yards on
lower the head, get what we can.
Senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically.
3rd and
You gotta
4.
be where you're
Try a little
supposed to
rub
be
route
in
here
your
with the sprint
gap,
out
but then you
action.
gotta fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Nah.
But they don't connect.
Had to try it. I wasn't going to get there on the ground. They covered that well. They got them their first stop. Come on, hold him, D. Let's go. Into the second half we go, guys. 21-3, we're up at halftime.
And the Broncos will kick this deep.
Just got to have a strong third quarter, and I feel good. I feel good.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
All right, what do we want to start off with here?
The third quarter going, but let's find out what Holly Rowe has learned on the sidelines. Holly?
Let's go a little RPO dive, bubble option if we need it.
He delivered a passionate, urgent message to his team at the half. Yes, they have started strong. Tons of momentum coming off
There we
that
go.
bye week, but it's not enough. They have got to sustain that here to start the third quarter and finish strong. He told them, finish the way we started.
It ain't over till it's over. We got to play good this half.
Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly.
Little bubble to Francis.
It's Francis.
There we go. Move the chains. Now let's turn up the tempo.
Before they finally bring him down.
Turn up the tempo now.
Mountaineers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take
Little
this
screen
ball and
action
try
to Cam.
It's caught. He's breaking
Get that
free.
block. Thank you. That'll make us cross
Finally gets the
midfield.
stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Let's roll here.
And the Mountaineers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Get the ball in Epps' hands on this one.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a
That
jet
block.
sweep.
Thank you.
Defense stops him, but
All right, we'll
it's a
get 5 on that.
solid
We'll
gain.
take it. We'll take it. How about a little QB sweep action back to the field side?
5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. That's a design quarterback keeper.
Go ahead, Hawkins. Michael Hawkins with the cut. He's gone.
Quarterback in the clear. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They are pouring it on now.
Just been a dominant day.
Let's go, boys. Ground game is eaten today. Ground game is eaten to begin these playoffs. Boise State's offense has come alive a little bit, too. I got to give them credit for that. But
Got momentum after scoring
might
that
be too little
touchdown.
too
Now
late
the
for them,
kickoff team out there
as
to
long
kick
as
it
we
away.
keep moving the ball.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in.
Their special teams has been good. They've got good special teams, for sure.
Holly Rowe has a report now from the sideline.
Let's start off with a little counter this time, shall we?
On the Mountaineers
Did I make my
sideline,
adjustments? I
there
did.
is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire.
We want
They've
Ohio
seen the
State, that's right.
From him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue
All right.
to feed him the ball.
I want to keep the
Keep you
tempo
posted
up
from
on him
down
right
there on
now
the
until we get to the
sidelines.
4th at least.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that.
Jaden Bray,
Out left, complete.
move the chains again.
Out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Let's go a little strong power here for Hawkins.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so
Oh.
important to establish momentum.
Oh, I was
Now
about to say
you gotta
one
take
block
that
from springing me,
momentum
but that's okay.
and carry it with
Make a
you.
miss with a
Try to get
spin.
this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Let's go a little wide receiver counter. Give Epps another touch.
Concerned about in our meetings with this defensive coordinator, he talked about the fact that they've got so many weapons to defend. Guys on the outside, guys in the backfield. But then the real key is at the quarterback. He can
There we
become a
go.
threat as a runner.
Good
And
stuff,
here on a
Epps.
designed run, it's an
Stay in this
explosive play for
formation.
this offense.
Let's go a
Just
little
so many
inside zone
ways to try
split.
to defend.
A little split zone
These
action
plays
right here.
don't look wildly successful, but I tell you, they make a big impact. Getting the ball to the wide receiver in a non-traditional way. Here in the run game, Chris, it forces
We need-
the defense to have to think
we're inches
about
away.
just another element of
Might be your
stopping
last
this
carry of the game,
offense,
Cam.
and
Let you
that
rest.
creates indecision,
Oops, didn't mean to
and that
switch the
creates
camera.
plays later in the game that you can really hit them
Did he
with.
get it?
So a
I
nice
call it
job
4th
here on
inches.
this run.
And he is
Well,
denied
inches
on
means we're
4th
going,
and
boys.
1. Great defense. The offense stays on the field. of
We'll let
course,
Epps get a break,
4th
too.
down and inches.
Amari Latimer's first carry in the game, and he is going to house it.
Breaks clear down the right
What a
side.
day.
It's up
The
the
freshman with the touchdown in the playoffs.
West Virginia. They continue to roll out
Beautiful.
the score.
See what our defense does here. We're probably going to mass sub in some backups. Yeah, we're up 18. I think that's exactly what we're going to do, guys. Let our backups close this out. Give our starters some extra time to heal. Get ready for the semis. We're up 18 in the fourth. No way they should come back.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
All right.
And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so
Let's go sweep, fake reverse here.
Touchdown.
We got Chris Talley in.
Wideouts now clustered. Out of the shotgun.
Fake that reverse. Couldn't quite get through there. It's all good.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going.
Milk this a little bit.
Out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback.
Okay, Ohio State, here we come. That's right. Boom, drum wolf. Exactly, my friend. Wrong button. I meant to throw the out route. That's my bad.
Chris, this is exactly what they were concerned about. They know they're
try and get a conversion here, Scotty. Let Scotty throw one here.
Fast and physical, and here they're able to just bat this ball away at the line of scrimmage.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Fox.
Oh, good job by the defense. I had a man wide open. They got their hands up on that one. All right, Boise State, try and make it interesting. I said BYU. All right, let's go with our little wide receiver zone play here. This time we got Cyrus Trawl in. Going to get his first carry of the season in the playoffs. How about that?
Receiver now before the snap. They'll run it from the gun.
Good blocks. And good run. He definitely fell across the first down marker, but if they want to call it 2nd and inches, that's fine.
Game, a false start can give hope to the opposing sideline. No pre-snap penalties.
Move the chains. Let's let Scotty run a little QB zone right here. Yeah, Buckeyes will be real tough, man. That'll be a tough matchup. But hey, if nothing else, the semis are a great accomplishment. Let's go, Scotty. He's just not quite as shifty as Hawkins. Hawkins might have housed that, but still a big game. Let's go halfback toss right here to Latimer.
That's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge
Oh, it's not blocked well.
run from the quarterback.
And now the Broncos will spend the
I knew I should have audibled to the duo when I seen how they were lined up, but it's all good. It's all good.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open
Little flood play to Latimer.
He's brought down, but
Let's go.
he gets first down yardage. Timeout taken by Boise
Now they're burning their timeouts. Once we get past 2-minute warning, we'll probably knee this thing out.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch.
All right, the only time the clock will stop now is the 2-minute warning, and then we good to go.
And then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense, being gap sound.
Let's go lead zone.
For this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side.
Yeah, they gave Scotty some Troy Polamalu hair on this game. He tweeted at EA Sports College and was like, thanks for the new look or whatever. They'll probably update it on the first update, I'm sure. Because everybody else looks pretty accurate. I still get a kick out of how Scotty looks, though. We'll let this wind down to the 2-minute warning. We'll take a swig of my coffee anyway.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory.
All right. Now, it's not necessarily over yet, but they have no timeouts and they're down 11, so feel pretty good regardless. Would have felt better if they'd have blocked that better.
Losing 3 yards there.
but it's all good. I got to score and get a onside kick. Probably a 2-point conversion and an onside kick. Our defense has them in 4th and 3. Pass knocked away by Malachi Hood. Game over. Let's kneel it and go to the CFP semis, boys. Cotton Bowl winners. We got the Big 12 champs. Now the Cotton Bowl winners. On to the CFP semis. There we go. There we go. Let me adjust face cam for back in the menu here.
They will come out and they will show some rust and they won't execute their game plan, but this group did it beautifully here today, and it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinals.
Little credit there to Boise State battling back into it. Good win. Thank you, Tyler. Appreciate that, bro. Semifinals, here we come is right, Chris. 110 yards, 16 for Scotty. Then we get 128 on the ground, 2 TDs for Cook, 123 on the ground, 2 TDs for Hawkins, 46 for Latimer, and gets into the end zone. Epps with 36 receiving to lead it. All right. Now back to the menu here. We got a trophy here. Earn a spot in the college football playoff in Road to Glory or Dynasty. I mean, that's a little late. You're going to be that trophy a little late. I didn't play the game in the playoffs. Michael Hawkins has set the West Virginia single-season rushing touchdowns record. Very nice. Very nice. And the Cotton Bowl winners. All right. On to the CFP semis. Where we take on the number 1 seed, Ohio State. We knew it was coming. Hey, it's in the Orange Bowl, though. We got good history in the Orange Bowl. 70-33, if you know, you know. We're 13-1, undefeated in conference. Ohio State's 13-1, undefeated in conference. Let's look here. Matchup right there that they're keying on is Michael Hawkins and Jermaine Matthews. By the numbers, we've averaged 4 more points per game. We have slightly more total yards per game. Of course, they pass the ball better, and we're up to almost 300 rush yards per game. We're at 299. Defensively, we're a little bit better on defense than they are, surprisingly. That's pretty crazy. Whoops, didn't mean to hit that. Let's see. I like to check out the carousel just because Boise State's got an opening now. So is Northwestern and Western Michigan. But you guys know I'm sticking it out here. See if there's any other staff moves in our conference that have happened besides the one we already saw. Yeah, a couple more. Now we had Alex Golish take over at Arizona State. Brent Key, the new head coach at Houston. Greg Schiano is the new head coach at Arizona. And Brennan is the new head coach at Kansas after leaving Arizona. Interesting. Okay. So let's look at the bracket. And then we're getting ready to dive into this thing. Ole Miss upsets Miami. And, of course, BYU advanced, as we said, during that game. So Ole Miss versus BYU. If we win and BYU wins, it could be a Big 12 national championship game, which would be wild. A rematch of the conference title game in the Natty would be crazy. But it's going to be tough for us to get by Ohio State, I'm going to be honest, guys. But we're going to give it a go. We're going to give it the old college try, as they say. But we are matched up in the Orange Bowl against Ohio State. And then you got Ole Miss and BYU in the Sugar Bowl. Natty spots on the line in both games. Let me set our practice plan, and we're going to do this thing. Yeah, Golish left Auburn quick, didn't they? They didn't give him no time. No practice for Cam this week. Got to make sure he stays healthy. We're gonna. Yeah, he can go limited. Good on all these, I think. We'll go limited on Hawkins. Just not want to take any chances. We're limited on Francis as well. No practice for a Fogo. Anybody else at risk that we need to manage here? Seems all good. Holloman's still out. Think we could get him back for the Natty if we find a way to win this game somehow. All right, guys. CFP semifinals. We got the Buckeyes in the Orange Bowl. 7:30 p.m., 66 degrees, 30% chance of precipitation, so probably going to stay dry. We'll see, though. Now as the road team, I think it's only right that we go blue, white, gold here. Give it the traditional look. And let's do the thing, man. Let me move my face cam back up for the game. And we riding. CFP semis. Let's go.
This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the West Virginia Mountaineers against the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up to this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key.
The pride of every mountaineer. Come on, you old rats. Come with us, young lads.
Expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by.
All right, guys, this is going to be tough. We're going to have to be on our P's and Q's, on our A game, whatever you want to call it. We're getting the ball first, too, so let's try and jump out here early.
Stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
Right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Mountaineers offense going to get the chance
All right.
to start this game off.
Two different teams here. We run 60%, 66% of the time. They throw 55% of the time. I think we're going to start off the little flip counter here.
If you sit there and don't disguise the coverage, this guy will just pick you apart. He's done it all year long. Their run game is solid. They're good offensively.
Had a hole. Couldn't quite get through it. Don't like that.
You gotta be lucky. The ball has to find your hands at least once, maybe twice.
Let's go orbit. RPO. Give us an option. Quick little swing to Bray, or we can run with Hawkins. We're going to run it with Hawkins. I should have went inside that. Should have went inside that. All right. 3rd and 8.
But I gotta give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play.
DJ Epps making a play, as he's done all season. Let's go. Now let's turn up the tempo. Turn up the tempo on these Buckeyes. Cam Cook's got a hole. I was trying to cut behind Kevin Brown's block right there. Couldn't quite get behind it. Still moves the chains, though. Let's go. Keep the tempo up. Oh, we crashed. Keep it, Hawkins. Let's go. 7 more. Come on, boys. So Cam, nothing.
Down the road to get out to the outside with a pitch to the running back.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback.
Let's see what we got here.
He's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
I'm going to keep him in. I'm going to swing Cook out.
Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Quick throw to the left.
Ah.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about.
We're going.
They talk about running their exotic coverages.
Last game of the year could be. Can't hold anything back now. Hopefully it's not our last game, but it could be. Strawn. There we go. We fit that one in there. That's more like it.
There'll be a rule down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. The Mountaineers line up.
Got to risk it to get the biscuit.
Offense moving
Want big
receivers
rewards, you
around
got to
now.
take big risks, baby. Get that block, Cam. Thank you. Teron Francis
He's still running.
into the red zone.
Only after picking up a fresh
Who's down?
set
Who's
of
down? Kevin Brown's injured. Hopefully he's all right.
There's a man down, injured on the
Hopefully
field.
Kevin Brown's all right.
It's the freshman offensive lineman.
Little buck sweep action maybe.
And the Mountaineers are in the red zone now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside.
That's a handoff. That wasn't no toss play.
Behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
Now they got somebody out.
We get a stoppage
They're going down
play here.
anyways.
An injured Buckeye player. The athletic training staff out to assess the situation.
We're going to do what we
Step
do. We're going to
aside.
stick with this run game.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Here we go.
And they finally stop it, but a
All
decent
right.
gain. That's
3rd and 8.
This is a solid job offensively after that first down play.
Let's go a little slot shallow
Now
here.
they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable 3rd down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight
Come on,
drop
Epps.
back pass.
Just fast enough to get it. Woo! That guy was on his heels, boy.
set up now, 1st and goal.
That guy was on his heels, man.
This is a great job by this quarterback getting this conversion because of the reduced area. It's hard
All
to
right,
throw
we're gonna get in
this
the
spot on the field.
we're gonna get in the heavy package and go with a little QB run. Hey, what's up, Hardy boys? Appreciate you. Let's go Mountaineers is right here in the CFP semis now. Got the blocks that we needed. Michael Hawkins is in, and we strike first. Long drive, but the main thing is we wanted to get some points on that opening drive, man. We wanted to get some points on that opening drive. Because it's going to be tough sledding for our defense in this one. Not saying we're going to have to score every time we have the ball, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
All right, what do we want to start with here?
They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Let's try a little tunnel screen here. See if we can get something to Francis, maybe.
Scanning the field.
Oh, he's there. There we go. 4 easy. Now let's get up on the ball.
Chris, the key to these wide receiver screens is that the wide receiver has to make the first guy miss.
Little ISO action.
There's a lot of yardage to be had, but if not, it's going to be a short
Carry that man,
game.
Cam. There we go. 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches. Yes, sir. Get that shift. Clear out that middle.
And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery and turnover.
Pretty sure I wasn't down, but in this situation, we're going to do it anyways.
Coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might
Nope,
get an
he
overturn.
fumbled. He fumbled. He just got lit. And every time I try and slide, they dive, so it's not an option. That hurts. That hurts big time. This is the type of game where we need to play near perfect. So that's going to hurt us. That is going to hurt us, guys. I mean, can't be too mad, though, because he hasn't done that all season. I don't know if he's fumbled. I think that might have been his first fumble.
Can they bounce back from that costly error here?
Swing it out to Francis.
It's Francis.
He's got a yard.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain.
Not a lot there. Let's go to little RPO Q draw.
Pass play produces just a yard, so now they
Typical
run
Ohio State, Drumliff says. That's funny. Nothing. Both the pass options was covered. If I'd have thrown it, it probably got picked. Just had to take it.
So here comes third and
Ohio State's defense is real. I mean, Texas Tech's defense was good, but this is next level.
dropping back.
This is next level right here, guys.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes a one-handed catch. Defense will
I want to go for that so bad, but I just can't risk it. Hey, we got the ball. They fumbled. They fumbled. Let's go. Let's go, guys. All right. All right. We got this. We back in this thing. Let's try a little flat screen here.
What's the play
We're in the
call
red
here on
zone, too.
second down
Let's
for this
go.
offense?
We're all right. We're all right. Was y'all nervous? I wasn't nervous.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Graham behind the line. It's Cook. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, that's a big play by the defense because now the offense
go
is on
quads.
schedule. They're behind the chains on third down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
On third down, he drops to throw.
Nothing there. They got a spy on. I'm going to have to outrun the spy.
Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
Oh, no. 4th and 2.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down.
Field goals ain't going to win us this game. Got 4-on-5 up front right here. Come on, make it happen.
Quarterback run.
They didn't block it. They didn't block it.
Stopped him short. What a 4th down play. And
Just too many mistakes already in this one, guys. Defense, the big stop, though. We got to score here before half. It's a must.
And here comes the
Their punter's probably going to kick this to the damn end zone because all the punters on here have legs like I don't know what.
It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. And we'll see what he can do on the return.
Good return, Ips. We needed that.
But that's a solid.
All right, we got a minute 44. Plenty of time, but we need to score. They get ball after half.
And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field.
Let's go double ISO.
If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime.
Oh, we got a hole for Cam.
He's past the marker and still going. He's in the clear.
I'm honestly not mad that he didn't break that further
Drop the play.
because I don't really want them to get a chance to score before half. But that's a big play by Cam Cook either way. Let's go QB counter flat. Got a bubble on that side, flat sap on this side. And we got the Q counter for Hawkins.
On the red zone now with the first down. On the move now. And they chase him down.
They defended that well. They defended that well. I got to give them credit on that.
Like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. They get the explosive play on the previous snap, and the defense is able to get right back in and get to the quarterback and create the sack. Really good job by them.
Oh, man.
You've got to maintain and sustain the momentum as an offense. They need to get right back on
Let's
the
go
horse
here.
and try to create some positivity.
Second down now after the sack. Keep it on the ground.
Oh, that defensive tackle just manhandled my center and guard. Because if they hold that block, that's a big play right there.
Tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're
I don't think it was a pass read with the way how light the box was. Joe Klatt.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Chris, I think that's smart from the offense in this quarterback. You don't want to force the football across the chains just to get the first.
Didn't work last time. I'm going to have faith in my O-line this time that they get the blocks up front.
Inside of 2 yards, I would certainly be aggressive.
Or we can go this way with it.
finds the running back for a fourth down catch.
Beautiful. Burn one of our 2 timeouts. 20 seconds. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we're good. We're all right. We're all right.
Have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go with this orbit power.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Pre-snap motion from the offense.
Oh, let's go.
He escapes the pocket.
Michael Hawkins.
West Virginia.
The little eye candy, orbit motion. Held their eyes, and Hawkins got the edge. Now, if they don't score in 16 seconds, we're in this thing. All right, here we come, second half. They're getting the ball. See what our defense does to start off the second half. Big score to end the half. That was a big score to end the half. Oh, they're driving right away. 3rd and 8 on the 24. They got it. Exactly 8 yards. They score, put the pressure on us early here in the second half. Man, I wish I could have a couple of those, that fumble or that 4th down back in the first half, and we'd have a 21-21 game now with us getting the ball instead of us having to try and answer them score for score here.
Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field.
Let's go flip counter. Coach Cruz greater than Coach Shaven. Jersey here. I don't know about that. I can design an offense. I can design an offensive scheme pretty good, but I think in real life I wouldn't have the same success. I hate to say. Cook's got some wear and tear too. That's what we don't need. They didn't get the blocks. They did not get the blocks out there on the edge.
Really good job by this defense. Look at them just swarm the ball.
I'm going to go slot shallow. I really am hoping Epps can get free here.
It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier.
There he is. Oh, man. Good tackle by that guy because that had a lot of open field right there. All right. Put the ball in Hawkins' hands here.
Receiver makes the catch, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute.
And everybody's starting to get a little wear and tear too. I don't like this. Don't like this.
It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
QB keeper all the way. They test the middle and get stuck. It's just not open for business today.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front, they're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to get.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw.
Epps is open. Yes. We fit it in there.
But the yardage is good enough for the first down.
We fit it in there just barely, but I'll take it.
The wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's
got to get into the
space,
RPO game
he's been
here.
reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Nope. Nothing. Just had to try and get away.
After the sack, there is an injured player down. The senior defensive end.
Oh, man. Let's go cross, halfback wheel. Got Sapp as a check down.
From the gun, he looks for an open man.
No! I think our season's going to come to an end in the semis, but what a year. What a year regardless. The defense with the big stop there, we still got a chance. But, man, we're running out of gas on offense. We got wear and tear on Cook, wear and tear on Hawkins. It's hard out here right now. Wear and tear on Epps.
Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
Oh, man. We just got to call something right now.
First play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Let's go, Cam. All right, let's get one more play off here.
28-yard line. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He keeps it on the design run.
See, he just don't have that burst right now with that wear and tear. That's easy first down for him usually.
Ohio State is on top here, Joel. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats.
We've dominated time of possession, but that fumble and that missed fourth down. It's two regrets I have right now. Big time regrets right now.
The college football playoff is at stake. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. There's someone on the line there.
Oh my God, somebody moved.
Offense gets a 5-yard penalty.
Too many mistakes at the worst possible time, guys. Too many mistakes at the worst possible time.
Third down play for this offense.
Not hardly any fumbles all year, hardly any penalties all year. Just all adding up right now. Let's go, Epps.
Catch made on the right side. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on third down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job.
Let's go with a wide receiver zone. Hawkins is wear and tear. Cook has wear and tear. Francis got some fresh legs. Let's give him a carry. There's a good hole for him. That guy broke off that block at the perfect time, man. I was about to go right through that hole. Dang. Their defense is so tough, man. So tough. All right.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Go, Cam. Let's go. All right, we're going to turn the tempo up a little bit here.
Mountaineers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They lean on the running back to get the first
Let's go with a little dash play here.
To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Oh, Francis is wide open, but I didn't have time to get it to him. Francis was open deep, and I could not get it to him. That hurts. That hurts me.
Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw.
Jaden Bray's open.
Looks to the left, and it's complete.
All right, come on, guys, let's go.
Offense is in great position to add more points. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
All right. Let's go double ISO here out of the wide full house. Latimer into the game. Come on, Latimer. Got a couple.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's 4-down territory for sure. We know that. I think maybe we try and hit him with that play we scored a TD on earlier. Give us some options here. Bray's been making a couple plays. Need him to make another one. Let's go. 1st and goal.
All
right.
After the completion, will stop the check out an injured player on the field.
All right, guys. All right.
Certainly hope that doesn't affect them moving forward in the playoffs.
Let's go inside zone here.
Great chance for the
Come on,
offense
Latimer.
to tie the game. First and goal.
Amari Latimer.
Hand it off.
The Mountaineers tied up.
It's in for the score.
But did the drive take too long? Did the drive take too long? 3 minutes and some change left. Ties it up 21-21. Offsides on the defense. 2-yard pickup. 3rd and 4. First down, Ohio State. Our defense held. We have 1:43 and 2 timeouts, and all we need is a field goal to send this to OT. A touchdown could win it. A touchdown could win it. What a ball game. What a ball game. What a season, regardless of the outcome here.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25.
All right, guys. Show me something, boys.
Here comes the Mountaineers offense. They must come together and execute right now.
All right.
Possession here late in the game. Down by a field goal. A spot in the national championship game on the line. And they produce right now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed
Amari
off.
Latimer.
Shotgun.
Good run.
Takes it across the 30-yard line.
All right, come on.
The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here?
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off.
All right, 3rd and 1.
It's a nice productive game for this
3rd and 1. Let's go to our short yardage play. Good money all season. Got stopped this game once, but
Final 2 minutes. Can the offense
we're going to try it again. We want to have faith in it.
takes the snap and takes off on the
He's
run.
got it.
And he picks
All right,
up the
58
first down.
seconds. We still got 2 timeouts in our back pocket.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's
Come on,
easier
guys.
on the play caller. It's easier
Come on,
the
guys. We out here. Let's go. Let's make something happen. Come on.
Everybody is relaxed when you can run the
Mid-screen, get that block. Oh, no, he got stuck.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming
Come on,
up.
come on, come on.
The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly.
This defense is going to have to change something up here. These safeties are going to have to start driving down on the inside wide receiver. This is just an in route. There's no real deep responsibility. He's got to drive down and break that pass up. If he doesn't, this offense is just going to continue to do this time and time again. Well, he's got to put
Down to 2 snaps here to get 12 yards.
This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
Let's go, Epps. Get there, get there, get there. He's got it. Let's go. Let's go. Save the timeout. Get up on the ball. Get up on the ball. Let's go halfback power to tally. Still got the 2 timeouts.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
Now we burn one.
The gain is 3.
22 seconds.
Down and 7. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining.
22 seconds. We're alive in this thing, though.
They are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Let's go quads. It's been a good play this year. Strawn's got open on this play this year.
A play here.
I'd love for him to do it again.
Dropping back. It's Hawkins.
There he is. Get up the field. All right. All right, we're in field goal range pretty much. I'd like to get a little bit closer if we can, but we're there.
Scoring position.
We're there.
Trying to hurry to the line there, just on the outer edge of field goal range.
Fuck, we're going to have to burn this other
And the
timeout.
offense will take a timeout here.
And I feel like we're still too far. We need something. We need to get a few more yards here. So nervous to try and call something here with no timeouts. Let's go roll out double post.
The Mountaineers will line up on 1st and 10.
If it's not there, throw that shit away, Hawkins.
Takes off in a bootleg. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Well, once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws
I think I gotta
away.
kick it.
I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. And this to tie the game here in the final minute. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. So a chance to tie the game here in the final minute of play. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down.
And that's why I wanted to get one more completion.
He's got an opportunity to tie the game.
The confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate.
Hey,
But Joel, these semifinal
it's
games
all right.
are always tricky.
This is a rebuild. This is a rebuild. You know what I'm saying? Well, our roster's only going to improve. Now our goal is let's keep Hawkins, let's keep some of our key guys, and we're going to get back here again next year. Thank you, Chris. GG, man. We did all we could. If we could have that fumble back or that stopped fourth down back, probably been a different story, but we laid it all on the line. They were a much better team. That was tough. It hurts the way it ended. Hurts the way it ended. I needed one more timeout. If I had one more timeout, I feel like I probably could have got off a run play and got us a little bit closer and hit that field goal. But look, they shut down our run game. Only had 30 yards for Hawkins, 76 for Cook. Probably two of their lowest totals of the season. Hawkins had to throw it 21 times. That's maybe the most I've thrown it all year. Epps with a big game. He tried to come through for us. But we fall in the semifinals, guys. We fall in the semifinals. But what a year, man. What a year. 2 losses this year, both of them heartbreakers. One in double OT, the other on a missed 50-plus yard field goal at the buzzer. Or right at the buzzer, anyways. Cam Cook now set the single-season rushing yards record. So we got records broken by Cam Cook and Michael Hawkins this year. As we look, we can see here Cam Cook now the rushing yardage leader for a season, over 1,748 yards. And Michael Hawkins ran for 23 rushing touchdowns this year. Big time stuff. So final season stats for us and our final team stats. And then it's off-season time, guys. I'm excited about the off-season, as mad as I am that we didn't reach the Natty. I am excited for the off-season. Hawkins finishes just a hair under 2,000 yards, 14 TDs, 5 picks. Good TD to interception ratio. 77% completion is fantastic. Cam Cook, 1,750 yards and 18 touchdowns. 1,680 yards for Michael Hawkins and the 23 touchdowns. And this is a good year for a true freshman backup for Latimer. Nearly 400 rush yards and 4 touchdowns. Epps with 553 to lead us in yards. Also leads us in receptions with 44. Francis right there with 508 yards. Leads us in receiving touchdowns with 5. Jaden Bray, 458 and 4 TDs. 3 receivers over 400 yards is nice. 2 over 500. Especially with as little as we passed the ball. Cam Cook with over 300 himself, and then Strawn with 200. Team stats. Let's see if we ended up still leading this, the nation in the categories we did previously. So, number 2 total offense in the country. We're top 10 in points per game. We're top 15 or so in yards per game. We led the nation in yards per play. We led the nation in rushing yards by, what is that? 1,300, 1,400 yards? Close to 1,400 yards. The Army's right at 3,000. We ran for 4,331 yards. And we end up leading the nation in rush yards per game, rushing touchdowns, first downs, and first downs per game. Great season for our first year as offensive coordinator. Ends with the Big 12 title. And in the college football playoff semifinals, one of the final 4 teams left, we can dig that. All right, let's see, hit some coach upgrades because we'll probably get some more coach points after this. So let's go ahead and hit that. That way all our offensive ones here are maxed out in recruiting. We got all our Rainmaker abilities, which is good. And we can start working on tactician now when we get some more coach points. Ah. Yeah, need a post-game presser is right, Jersey year. You know, we did what we could. Credit to Ohio State. Credit to Ohio State, as a former coach would say. They gave me an extension, Jersey year. They did give me a contract extension, so that's nice. I'm going to move my face cam here while we're in the off season, because we're going to be in this menu for a bit here. Our job security is safe. No surprise there. So the national championship is Ole Miss and Ohio State. So, hey, we fared better than BYU. BYU lost 42-14. At least we gave it a hell of a fight. Ole Miss and Ohio State for the Natty. Let's check, make sure there's no other staff moves here in the Big 12. Yep, same ones as before. I think that's all we're going to have. And let's roll. I'm excited for the offseason, too. Pogo. Thank you, Tyler. I thought it was a great season as well, man. Now, we got some guys trying to transfer. We're going to try and keep around, but let's see what happens. Crank out the checkbook for those guys, what we're going to have to do. Okay. Ole Miss takes down Ohio State. Hey, at least Ohio State lost. Nice. So, Ole Miss is the national champion. The 6th seed wins it. Big year for Trinidad Chambliss, too. New single-season school record for passing touchdowns at Ole Miss. All right, we got some upgrades here. See, look, now we have 2,380 Dynasty points to work with here in the offseason. That's beautiful. All right, what can we get here in Tactician? Let's get this offensive line. There we go. That's what I want to get up first. Okay. So, facility upgrade available. It's 1,350 points, but it gives us an elite facility. Increase athletic facility grade. Increase facility longevity. What else do we have here? Reduce wear and tear. I kind of want that one. It's only for 4 weeks, though. 400 points for it. Do we have anyone that's longer? Reduce season health usage. I think that's a good one to have. Let's get it. I think I'm going to remove this one. And I want to get that. This costs 600. Let's get the cheaper one that reduces wear and tear, the misting fans. Actually, let's do the hydration station to save even more. Okay, that's not too shabby. I don't think we're going to upgrade our facilities right now. I'm good with that. So, set next season's roster NIL. Which, we're going to have to give some guys some upgrades here if we want to keep them. So we're going to have to spend some points on retaining guys here. And I want to save some points as well for adding the portal players too. So Maury Grayson, I think, is a big one to keep. How do I... Why is it not... Oh, it's not working. It's not letting me change it. What's happening here? Why isn't it letting me? Is that a glitch? Why isn't it letting me? What the heck? Well, this is a terrible glitch if this is a glitch, because I'm not going to be able to keep any of these guys with the way it is right now. What the heck, man? That's terrible. I mean, I can't do anything about it. What the hell? Well, we're about to lose a lot of transfers then. I mean, I don't know what else to do. Maybe if I back out of the Dynasty, come back in or something. We'll see. So this kind of breaking down what we earned throughout the year. Conference prestige is an A-. That got us 1275 at a possible 2,000. Brand exposure will go up because playing in and winning big games. Stadium atmosphere should go up as well here. So some of these should go up. Program tradition might even go up. So we're getting more as this goes along. 1,095 miscellaneous, 350 for our contract goals. So we earned 5,820. Yeah, bottom of screen tells me how, but it's not doing it. Like, I've tried both those buttons. I tried the increase and decrease with the R1 and L1 that it says on the bottom of the screen. See, look, they don't work. And then the left stick to change it doesn't work either. I think it's just glitched. Yeah, it doesn't work. I think it's a glitch right now in Dynasty mode. Let me back out and go back in and see, and hope that does it, but I just think it's glitched out. Oh, man, here we go. I'll try it one more time, but I think we're just cooked. Yep, it's just glitched. Well, ain't that some shit? So we're struggling to keep people because of the NIL, which is unfortunate. All right. Did that fix the popping? I think I fixed it a little bit there, Puggo. I think it was the isolator. I had it cut off on accident. That should help with it. Yeah, Chris, I appreciate you trying to help, man. It sucks. Okay, let me check out the blueprint then. Go from there. This is the way we had it last year. What was it? Went recruit and retain last year, I think, right? So we're 34% on recruits. Let's just go balanced with it. All right. I mean, I guess I've done all I can do because I unfortunately can't do anything there. That sucks bad. I have to look and see if anybody else has encountered that glitch or if it's just me. All right. CFB history update. The Mountaineers' first Big 12 title is in there. Very nice. There we are. A win in the Cotton Bowl, win in the Big 12 title game, and a loss in the Orange Bowl. 13-2, 9-0 in conference. Not too shabby. Hey, thanks, Drumwolf, for that NIL money. I wish I could apply it to some of these guys that we might lose now. But it's all right. The thing is, anybody that leaves is going to give us more, money. So, all right, players leaving. Let's see if we can try and talk any of these guys into staying here. We might still be able to get Grayson back. Okay, he decided to stay. All these others are out of here pretty much. So we're pretty much losing Darius Wiley, Caden Luke, Keon Hutchins, probably Scotty Fox, Nick Taylor's gone, Chris Talley, Matt Sieg's gone, Toby Hostrup's gone, Teron Francis is gone. We'll try and persuade them, but it's not looking likely. Harper Holloman's gone. Prince Strawn's gone. Scotty Fox is gone. I got to try on these others, even though there's no chance. I'm still going to use up my persuades. I mean, I've got 9 of them to use. May as well try it. Now, sometimes you can retarget these guys in the portal, so that's a possibility for us, but it could have been worse. We could have lost even more. So we're losing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 guys in the portal. We did get Bubba Grayson to stay. That's not too terrible. Could have been worse. Thought it was going to be a lot worse. But I hate that we lost some guys that I really liked, like Francis and Sieg and such. All right. Well, let's hit the portal. Appreciate the super chat a lot, Drumwolf. Nice Mountaineers headline. Got the game downloaded, so he's going to be ready for the 6th. We fell in the CFP semifinals to Ohio State. We missed a field goal at the end there. Mountaineers headline. In case you didn't get to go back and check it out. Did we get anybody drafted? Cam Cook went in the 3rd round. That'll help pro potential for our running backs. Okay. Transfer portal and off-season recruiting time. Let me look at my roster here. It's still got the guys that are... It's not updated. So I'm going to have to look at team needs, which will pop up here in off-season recruiting. Okay. So we still have 2,540 points to work with. I really want to save that as much as possible, but I will offer these guys scholarships with the lowest possible value. 55 and 55, not too bad. That still leaves us with plenty to work with. I think everybody else has already been offered. Let's give these guys some points here. I'm going to go 10 on these 3 stars. These 4 stars, we are battling. So I think we're going to have to use a little bit more on them. And then we got to see what we want out of the portal. So we'll schedule him a visit. We'll hard sell as well. Okay. Get him in here as well. And a hard sell. So these are just the high school guys we were after previously. We're still first on their board, so we're going to get them some points, and then we're going to take a look at some transfers. 3-star guys, going to get 10 points. We're going to hold off on visits for them. Screw it. Let's go ahead and bring them in on visits too. Why not? We're not going to have any transfers that want to visit week 1 anyway, so we may as well fill up our visit spots. Okay. Everyone else is already... Unless... Yeah, see, I think we got all our week 1 visits done now, so... Unless we got a spot. Let's bring this tight end in week 2. Okay. And we still have 670 hours, over 2,400 points to work with. Let's go to the portal. Now, we got Amari Latimer coming back. We redshirted Darius Morant. We have him. We got a nice high school running back. But I probably need somebody a little bit more ready-made out of the portal. So we definitely going to go halfback. We lost to Ron Francis, so we definitely need someone to replace be our slot receiver that can run for us as well. So that's two things I definitely want to target here. Let's look here in the portal and see who all's around. Halfback and receiver first, and then go from there. Quentin Joyner, that's a nice running back. That's a big running back in Davidson. We got a couple power guys. I really think we need some speed guys, some east-west playmakers like Nate Shepard. Joyner only wants 110 in NIL. That's not too bad. I think we'll target Joyner. Let's see who else we got in here that I know has a little bit of speed. I'm not sure about Deer's speed from Alabama, but he only wants 100. That's not bad. Jacoby Williams, I think, is a good speedster, too. Gideon Davidson from Clemson can run. I know Jeremy Payne can run, too. Look, I'm just going to find some names that I like, some guys that I know are good. Blaylock's good player. All right, so we're going to add Blaylock and Payne. And we're going to check the 3 stars, see if there's anybody else that I know that's super fast. And then we're going to scout, see which one we like the best, target them at the running back. Then we're going to come back and add a receiver or two that we want to go after as well. Which actually what I probably should do is go ahead and scout those guys, because if I add too many, they're going to deal breaker each other out. So Joyner, 91 speed. He's east-west playmaker. He wants 110. We got 93 speed on Blaylock. 94 speed on Payne. Both Payne and Blaylock are a little bit cheaper, so I'm going to take Joyner off for now. Let me go to the 3 stars transfers. See if there's any speedsters that I like there. Compare one or two of them to the 2 that we have on there. And then make a decision on who we want for sure to target. Because right now, I think I'm definitely targeting both those 2, unless one of these guys blows me away. Just seeing if I know any of these names through here, because I had some guys that I really liked that I would pick out of the portal on last year's game. Hoping some of them maybe still be in here to be a possible ads here. Let's see. Nobody that rings a bell yet. This dude's name's Sean Alston. That reminds me, that's the old West Virginia running back's name. Jawan Johnson can run a little bit. He only wants 5 in NIL, too. That's what's good about these guys, is they're super cheap. See, that's what we're going to try and find, is some of these guys that don't want a ton of NIL, and we can get on the cheap. That's going to be nice for us. And then, of course, we'll have a couple high-end guys that we'll go after. Reader, I think, can run, too. So there's a couple. We'll scout and see how they're looking. See if we can get one more. Of course, it had to be Ohio State. I know, right? Hey, but the plus side, Mountaineers headline, they lost in the Natty to Ole Miss. They lost in the Natty after they beat us. So that's the plus side, I guess. See if there's any other names that I recognize and know are the type of back that I like really quickly. Then we're going to scout those backs, decide on which ones we want to target, and we'll go on to receivers then. Look, there's Chris Talley. I could retarget him. Let's see. Nobody that rings a bell right yet that I would like to go after. But we're going to go all the way through these 3 stars just to be 100% sure. Because sometimes there's some gems down here. Sometimes there's some hidden gems that you can find. How are we on time? Camera battery probably going to die in the next 20 or 30 minutes. I'll change it after maybe week 1 of the portal. Tyler Jacklich. Look, there's Tyler Jackledge, guys, former Mountaineer. That's crazy. He's on the game. Got 44 carries last season at San Jose State. There's Judah Price. Judah Price still on here as well. All right. So let's go ahead. Let's scout these ones that we added then. And compare them to the other two. 90 speed for Jawan Johnson. 93, 95 Excel. So Reader doesn't want any NIL, which is nice. So he's Platinum Shifty. So I think we're going to go Payne and Reader as our two running back targets. Payne wants some money. Reader doesn't. So if we give him a little bit, that's going to give us an advantage. So Payne, we're going to give him about 125. Well, 115 gives us a bonus, so we'll go 115. Reader, we can give him, if we give him 5, just 5 NIL, look at the bonus we get. That's awesome. I want to find more guys that don't want any expected NIL, and I can just give them a little bit like that. That's going to make a big difference. So, going to send the house on Payne and Reader. All right. Let's go receiver. Need at least one here, maybe 2. And I probably need another quarterback to back up Hawkins now since Scotty Fox hit the portal. And then we're going to need some corners. So let's get the receiver and QB. I probably want to get guys that I give a little NIL to. I think we can probably find some good corners that we don't have to give a ton of NIL. And we need a fullback now that Caden Luke left as well. Dang. I wonder if I could probably find a big halfback to move to fullback, potentially. All right, let's look here. Andrew Marsh, Desmond Roebuck, Braden Pagan is Pegan. He's a speedster, 6'3" speedster. That's not bad. Chauncey Cobb, Kelshawn Johnson, Ray Joseph. Who do we want to add here? Drayden Dickman. He was pretty good on last year's game. I had him in a league once. I'd love if I could retarget Francis, but I can't, unfortunately. Aaron Butler, Whit Edwards. So let's scout a couple of these guys. He's interested in us. Kelshawn Johnson sounds like he could have some speed. And then that speedster from Utah. Let's scout those 3. See what they're looking like. 90 speed. Not terrible. 90 speed as well. And then Pegan. 89. Why is he a speedster and he's only 89? Let me scout these guys fully. He's 90, 94. He has gold sidestep. Looks like gold 360 as well. So I think I like Johnson here as the possible 4-star targeted receiver. Let's go 3 stars where we can get some a lot cheaper anyways. See what we can find there. And then we got to go QB for sure. I guess I should probably check and see if there was any 5s. I doubt there was. There's one, but that's going to be pretty expensive. Got Yannick Smith, Bussy, Hudson. Micah Hudson's a good player. Cam Shanks. See, these guys are going to be cheaper, and some of these might be just as good. Some of these names stand out. Cameron Bates from Boise. Ja'Cory Thomas. Come on, show me somebody that I like here. Tank Hawkins. That's a good one. Tank Hawkins is going to be definitely one that we probably go after. He's got some speed. I could get Strawn back. I could target Strawn to get him back. This guy's a gadget. Elusive route runner. Sheed Williams, Ahmad Branch. I know there's some other names that I know down here. There's got to be. Ardell Banks. Malachi Coleman. I feel like he's pretty fast. Let's go after him too. Let's get one more here. So we got a nice little talent pool to scout from and make a choice on which ones we want to go after here. And then we're going to go QB. And if we have enough hours left this week, we'll check out some corners as well. We'll just have to see how it looks. If we can find one more that we're confident in being a pretty decent player. Anyways. Did that clicking or whatever noise stop, Puggo? I think it stopped. I don't hear it myself anymore, so hopefully y'all don't hear it anymore either. Javaris Rawls, Chase Farrell. He's from Pitt, so we're definitely not targeting him. Sorry about that, Chris. J.J. Etheridge. We might not find another one that we like here. Cameron Flowers, Tatum Bell. See, at quarterback, I don't necessarily need a starter, so I think I can look at 3-star quarterbacks as well and get somebody on the cheap or a couple on the cheap. Probably just going to get one because I do have a couple freshmen coming in. Probably just get one for good measure to be a backup for us. Look, there's Colton Pitchford. His brother Cam Pitchford plays for WVU. All right, so I think we're going to rock with what we got there at receiver. I know Hawkins is fast. Yeah, that's perfect. And honestly, let's see what Coleman looks like. I might target. Yeah, look at that. We got 295 speed guys we just found with Hawkins and Coleman. Boom, there's the 2 receivers we're going after, guys. Hawkins only wants 5. We give him 10. He's going to love that. So we'll send the house. Coleman wants a little bit more. And we're going to give him about 55 to get a little bonus. Send the house there. That leaves us with 160. Let's go QB here. And we definitely need to target some corners as well, but we might have to wait till next week to do that. So let's go find some 3-star QB transfers here. Good, Puggo. Glad. Sorry about that. I thought I had the isolator on. I guess I never clicked it. I didn't hear it until right when you said something. Then I noticed it. I guess I was too locked in to notice. Arrington Maiden is a pure runner. He's probably pretty quick. Chris Denson from Clemson can run. That might be the one. That might be the one we target. Oh, Will Wilson's good too. And he's 230. Not. Okay. Carlisle is the one that I think we're going after, guys. Carlisle is fast. I know Carlisle is fast. So he's going to be the one. Those other guys are good too, but Carlisle's faster. All right. Now we got 105 hours, so we can add a couple of corners too here this first week. Let's see what we got. Fifth on Dijon Lee's list. We're first on this guy's list. He's a field corner. This guy from Virginia Tech's a field corner. Personally, I like bump and run and boundary a little bit better. Boo Carter from Colorado. Ashton Hampton's bump and run, and he's 6'2". He's from Tallahassee. Caleb Cost. We're first on Brandon Nicholson's list. That's got to give us some type of boost right there. And we're already first on his list. I think we're going to add him. Let's look who else is on here. See if there's anybody that sticks out. Cormani McClain is a really good player too. I think that's going to be the two we go after. They both want some NIL, but I think they're both going to be worth it. So let's go 140 there. And then on McClain here, let's give him some extra as well. Let's go 100 on him so he gets a double bonus on that. We're going to send the house there. And then we've got 25, 30, 35, and that leaves us 5 hours. Let's give an extra 5 to this will linebacker, shall we? All right, so there's what we're doing. Portal week 1. We're targeting Jeremy Payne, Deshaun Reeder at halfback, Tank Hawkins and Malachi Coleman at receiver, Austin Carlisle at quarterback, Brandon Nicholson and Cormani McClain at corner. And hopefully we can get some commits from these high school guys after week 1 and free us up to go after some more transfers in week 2. I like where we're sitting. Puggo said, how do you feel about the NIL business and how much does it change recruiting? It changes recruiting a good bit. Now, offline, maybe not as much. I mean, still some because you definitely have to be more strategic about how you're doing things. But I think where it's really going to make a big difference is online dynasties. It really is. Okay. Let's go to week 2. Come on, give me something. Give me some commits here. Boom. Offensive lineman. Offensive lineman. Now, they're both just verbals. They're all verbals. So they can still flip before signing day here. But that's big that we got 4 of those guys to commit. We'll see where we're sitting. On them. So the tight end, Smithy, whichever. Still first. Still first on this lineman. This is the lineman that verbaled, and nobody else is really pursuing him that hard. So I think we're going to just keep it at 10. He verbaled. We can keep it at 10 because nobody else really going hard after him. We got 40 on him, and we have a bonus. We're going to keep it at 40. I considered giving these two an extra 10. Let's do it. It's another 10 points. What's it going to do? They're already verbaled. Let's make sure that they hard commit to us. We're sitting pretty there on this guy. Sitting good here. Nobody else really coming after him. Same on this linebacker that's verbaled, which honestly, I think we can take off that 5 and keep him at 10. Payne, we're going to battle Texas Tech, which it's going to be a tough battle, but we're going to try and see what we can do. We should be able to hard sell him now. We can, and we can get him in on a visit. I want to have a visit after Texas Tech probably. So let's go week 4 so they can't get one later than us. Let's go championship contender. And we're going to go ahead and hard sell him. We're first on Reeder, which is good. The other running back, I see that. And we should be able to get him on a visit quick probably. Where's that ideal pitch? There it is. Okay, so we'll hard sell him. Give him that extra 10. Reeder, we're sitting lovely on, and nobody else going after him too hard, so we'll bring him in here in week 2, and we'll go ahead and hard sell him as well. Looks like we're sitting pretty good on most of the transfers we targeted, which is good to see. Let's see. There he is. Hard sell that. Tank Hawkins, we can't set a visit yet, which means we can't hard sell yet, but we're first with sending the house. Nice. First on Malachi. Sending the house there. We're third on Carlisle. Don't like that. But we can get him in on a visit. And we got a complimentary with Smythe this week. So I think we're going to go ahead and bring him in on a visit. See what this does for us. And I'll tell you how we can help ourselves a little bit, I think, with him as well. So we're going to both hard sell him this week, get him in on a visit, and we're going to up his NIL offer just a little bit. Up to 10. Okay, now Nicholson, we can get him in on a visit as well. We're second on him, so he did drop, which means who came into the picture? Texas A&M, and they've got a pipeline advantage. So I think we're going to get him in late. Try to. But we have a really good ideal pitch for him. We're A-, A-, A+ on his ideal pitch. That's going to help us. And then Cormani McLean, we're first, and we got a nice little lead. Let's go ahead and bring him in this week. And we're going to hard sell him. And we're going to have, around 300 hours left to add some more guys at some other positions of need here. Some more transfers that we want to go after. There's the ideal pitch. All right, so we did drop to second on Nicholson. We're definitely in a battle for Carlisle. And what I don't like about that is that Baylor and Houston have 5-tier and 4-tier pipelines. So we might want to add a second QB just in case we do lose out on Carlisle. So I think we're going to want to do that. But we know the two that we liked already. We had a couple. See if they're here on our recommended. Which Alejado is a good one too, but I'd like to find a cheap option here. We had a couple cheap options, I think, here in the 3 stars. And then we want to go, we need tight end, fullback. I think we're all right on O-line. D-tackle, linebacker, could afford to add a couple more corners maybe even. We're just going to have to see where everything's sitting. So, let's go. Will Wilson wants 20. Is there anybody else that was cheaper? I don't remember right off. If not, we'll throw Will Wilson on there if we need to. I'll tell you what we can do. We'll sort this way. And we'll see what we got here. Jackson Smolik. Why does that name sound familiar? He must have used to play for somebody, some team that I know. Oh, apologies, my dog's barking. Wife may have just got home, is my guess. That would be my guess. Samaj Jones, William Watson, Camden Coleman, Lunch Winfield. What a name. Carlisle, we're already after. This dude's name is Emmett Matthews. WVU basketball player, shout out. Chris Denson from Clemson. That's the other one. I think we're going to do him as well, just because he doesn't want any NIL. So we'll give him 5. And for now, we're just going to put 25 on him. Well, ECU's after him. They have the same pipeline as us. We better... Yeah, let's go 25 because we don't even know. We're going to have to see how we sit on Carlisle before we go harder on Denson. All right. Let's go corner. Jesse Smollett, that's what you heard. That could be also what I'm thinking of. That's very possible. Very possible. Let's see if there's a couple cheap corners we can add here. Ricky Lake. He's from West Palm Beach. That's my mom's hometown. Kind of makes me want to add him. See if there's any names we recognize. Zay West. Devontae Floyd. Let's see here. Devin Cook, Cordell Bartley, Armani Cargo, Kenyon Farley. This guy's from Marshall, Zah Jackson. Wasn't he a former WVU commit? I think he was. And then transferred. One of those guys that transferred out when Rich Rod came in, I do believe. I believe that's right. Kavion Johnson. Dalen Mixon. J.C. Hart, 6'2", boundary corner. I like the height. Let's throw him on there. And he's from Utah. They usually got some good DBs. Which, if we get the other two, these guys are going to be more role players anyway. That's why I'm going 3-star and going guys that don't want a ton of money. Caleb Presley. Jameel Croft. Let's get one more corner here that we want to add. This dude's name's Macho. That's pretty dope. Almost makes me want to target him just because his name's Macho. Guys get some sweet names, man. Logan Mackey. Justin Content. He's content. He's content, guys. Tanner Heckle. All right. Bear with me, guys. I mean, got to get some players here. I know this is riveting right now, but we'll get to some more exciting stuff here in the future. Jalen Mbakwe. He's fast, I know. He's a former receiver. Receiver turned corner, huh? So we'll go after him. Let me take a look at the free safeties. I want to see if I can go back after Matt Sieg. Is he a 4-star? He is. No, I can't. Darn it. It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. I want to do the same thing with Toby Hostrup. Nope, can't go after him or Holloman. Sometimes you're able to get those guys back. I just wanted to check and see. Okay. So I need a tight end. We've got a lot of cheap guys. We could afford to, flex and go for some money on a tight end. Jamari Johnson out of Cali. BYU's after him. They probably got a pipeline in on him. Doesn't look like anybody's really hard after Bo Baker. 6'6", 255, physical route runner. Probably can block as well. I think we're going to make that the tight end we go after. I doubt there's any fullbacks in the portal, really. There's a couple. I could get Caden Luke back. Let's try and get Caden Luke back. Why not? Need a fullback. Let's try and get him back. Okay. And then let's go D-tackle. It says I need a second tight end as well. Yeah, D-tackles are expensive, unfortunately. This Kai McClendon guy doesn't want any points. He's 334. I like the size there. Got a gap specialist from Stanford. We got a pipeline here. All right, well, I think I'm going to go after this big boy. Kai McClendon. 334, sophomore. Doesn't look like anybody's offered him yet. Let's go there. And then we need linebackers. He's a pipeline. He's a thumper. Thumpers are usually my favorite. Why not? There's one. Caleb Triplett, Wayne Cunningham. I mean, we could afford to spend some money on a linebacker or two if we need to. See if any of these guys are. So that's a 250-pound thumper. That's awesome. But Louisville with the influence, they got a pipeline there, I'm sure. Elijah Groves. I mean, maybe Elijah Groves we try and spend some money on and get him in. We're third on his list. Nobody else has offered him up there yet. Let's try and spend some money on him, get him in. Let's get a Mike backer. We're third on this guy's list. We got a pipeline here on Tavion Wallace, but others are after him. Manson. And Singleton doesn't look like anybody's really offer. Interesting. Or we can go here to the 3 stars and get somebody on a cheap deal. Ricky Williams, former West Virginia commit right there as well. See if there's anybody that I reckon. This guy's name's Cruz Law. My last name's Cruz, so that's intriguing there as well. And we actually need a punter too, so I might target a high school punter with our final spot after we add a linebacker here. You know what? I say let's swing for the fences on these linebackers. Let's go ahead and... Do we want to go after Singleton or Manson? Manson 6'4", 220. Singleton 6'1", 227. 85 is what they both want. Let's go here. Let's go Manson. And then see if we can't find a punter. I don't necessarily need a transfer punter. High school punter would be fine. Got a pipeline here, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. This guy's one of the top. Oh, Jimmy Grigg. Oh, he's a transfer. That's the guy from Morgantown. He went to Syracuse. Thought he was going to come to West Virginia. We're going to try and get him now in the portal. I thought about getting a high school one, but if we can get Jimmy Grigg, that's ideal. Okay. So we've added what we need here. Let's get some scholarship offers out to everybody, and then we'll see how we're sitting hours-wise and dish out some points. We do have like 3 guys that we're trying to drop some points on. Everyone else is cheap, including Kate and Luke, who we're trying to get back. Here's another guy that we're going to have to drop some points on. And same here with Manson. And then Greg doesn't want any, so we'll give him 5. Get a nice bonus there. All right, we got 250 hours to work with. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys that we're going after. So we can give them all 25 and have a little bit left over even. So let's go ahead and do that to start it off. 25 on all these cats. And then somebody's going to get an extra 5. Probably one of the guys that were at least an extra 5, I think. Or was an extra 10. I don't know. My math's not mathing. I'm trying to think on the fly, but... Okay. Extra 25. That's what it is. So, probably means I can go 5 on this guy extra. 5 on this guy extra. And then we gave points here. Go 5 on him. And then let's go 5 on each of these corners since corners are a need. Okay. I'll tell you what I didn't take into account, though, was visits. So he's scheduled. He's had one. He's had one. These guys have already been scheduled. Hawkins isn't ready to schedule. Coleman's not ready to schedule. He's scheduled. He's scheduled. Okay, yeah, so we got all the visits in. All right, we're good. We're ready to go to week 3, guys. See how this shapes up. I think we got a good list of targets now. We'll see how we sit on them and what adjustments we need to make in the final week 3 and week 4. Hey, Henderson at Liberty. Wish he wasn't left-handed. Old Jim out there rocking with Jalen Henderson. Yeah, he's not bad on the game. I liked him last year. We got the corner, Kermani McLean. Let's go. And it's a hard commit right away instead of verbal. So we got locked out on Carlisle. I was worried about that. That's why I went ahead and added Denson as our backup plan. So we were prepared for that. Okay. So we can remove Carlisle. And we can go ahead and go a little bit harder after Denson here. Which actually we can go ahead and hard sell him. Let's schedule a visit and hard sell him. I forgot that Jalen Henderson went to Liberty. Completely forgot that, old Jim. Okay, so we'll get Chris Denson that. We're first on almost everybody that we added new. Now, some of these other guys we might have to battle for here. These bigger name guys, which is fine. We're going to get them both in on a visit this week. And we're going to go ahead and max out them both and hard sell. The tight end, though, we're first, only giving him 30, which is nice. Saves us some points. I think we're going to end up with a pretty decent class, guys. I think we're going to end up with a pretty decent class if things go the way that I'm hoping they go. I'm hyped we got Cormani McLean to commit already. That's nice. Okay. So we're going to go hard after those guys. We're first on all these guys, but let's see how they're sitting visit-wise, especially some of our original ones here. He's coming in week 4, and we're neck and neck with Texas Tech. So Texas Tech can't schedule him week 4. Texas Tech might schedule him this week. Doesn't look like they have yet. But if they schedule him this week and don't get a soft commit or anything from him, we got a great shot at Payne. We're still sitting good on Reeder, who's already visited. Hawkins hasn't visited yet. Let's get him in here. Complimentary visit with the quarterback Denson will help. And we'll go ahead and hard sell him on his visit week. Okay. And Coleman is ready. We got all our visits filled up in week 3 already. That's the only thing. You only do 4 visitors per week unless you get that ability, which we won't be able to get for some time. So, trying to just go after some of these original targets that were like our first targets here. Make sure we get them in for sure. Where is the ideal pitch? A little quality of life thing, but I love how they added the check marks down there below the name, so you don't even have to look on the right side of the screen. You can look down here and find it easier. That helps a lot. Just a small little thing that makes a big difference. He's already coming in week 4. That's good. We got Cormani McLean, which is huge. We're now maxing out on Denson. Got him visiting this week. Hopefully that gives us a big bump to catch ECU. If not, and we got to scramble and add a quarterback in week 4 that doesn't have any offers, we'll do it. Mbakwe. Yeah, he would have a competitive visit, so we're not going to do that. Baker is not ready for a visit. Luke, I mean, you've been here. Why would you need to visit anyway? So I think we're good on all that. We have 95 hours left, though. I think we give Baker 50 since he's a 4-star and somebody we're dropping a lot of NIL on. That takes us to 75. And I'm tempted to add another tight end or another QB with this final spot that we have remaining right now. But I think I'm going to wait. I think I'm just going to hold off on it. Because in the last week, we can find some guys with no scholarship offers, have a chance at landing them. Let's see how things go with the rest of these guys first. Doesn't look like it. You know, we're the only offer on multiple of these guys, so I think we're sitting all right. But we have 75 hours to give, so let's give them. Jensen's maxed. Hart, give him 52. Why? I mean, why not? We'll give him 50 and Mbakwe 50. Which in Bakwe, actually, we can go ahead and hard sell and give him 50. He was a receiver on last year's game. That's crazy. They moved him to corner. And then we still have 35 points left to dish out. Let's go extra 10. Extra 10. And let's go ahead and give Jimmy Greg an extra 10. And then Caden Luke an extra 5. Okay. I think we like that here for week 3. Let's go to the advance to the final week of off-season recruiting. And we've got plenty of Dynasty points saved up as well. We got a verbal commit from that 4-star left tackle. Nice. Hard commit from the running back Reader. Nice. No verbal, just a hard commit straight away. Hard commit from the wide receiver Hawkins. Beautiful. Good stuff. Anybody lock us out or anything? Doesn't look like it. So that's good. I want to see where we're sitting on Denson. See if we call it up to ECU or not. If we didn't, then we might have to cut ties with him and go another route for a backup QB. Oh, we're close. We are close, but what is our... Oh, man. I don't know if we're going to beat out ECU or not, though. We're same pipeline. I can give him a little bit extra, see if that helps. We got a deal breaker with Coleman, but we're still first on his board. We could still land him even with a deal breaker. Payne, we've got a big lead on Texas Tech, and he's coming in for a visit this week. They didn't bring him in on a visit. That's going to hopefully go our way. Nicholson, we're battling, but we have him visiting this week. That's a good sign for us. Hart, we're sitting pretty on. Mbakwe, we're sitting pretty on. Bo Baker. So he would have a competitive visit with Nicholson, so I don't want to bring him in. Bo Baker, we're good on. Caden Luke, I think we're good. McClendon, we're good. Hamilton, we're good. Groves, we're definitely, Miami dropped, so I think we're there. Manson, we're looking good. And then Jimmy Gregg, we're looking pretty good as well. Let's go ahead and bring him in this week. And let's hard sell him. And then I am going to add one more QB because I think we're going to get the other guys that we're after pretty much. The QB Denson's the one I'm questionable on. So we're going to add another QB that doesn't have any scholarship offers for insurance purposes. So let's do that. And then we're just going to max out our hours and let the chips fall where they may. Let the chips fall where they may, gentlemen, and we'll see how our recruiting class shapes up. Okay. So we want to go like 3 stars with no offers. See what we got here. Landon Locke, I don't think is the one. Kamoni Robinson is a pure runner, so that's an option. See if there's anybody that I know, though, for sure, before we pull the trigger on him. William Watson III. That sounds like a made-up name of like a rich guy. Look, there's Ryder Burton, former West Virginia Mountaineer. Caleb Annett, Tyler Mazzell, Holden Brown, Holden McNeely from the Last Podcast Network. Anybody else listen to the Last Podcast Network? Just me? So all these guys are still no offers. Just wanted to make sure on that. Look at this guy, Bjorn Jurgensen. He's from Florida. He sounds like he's from Germany or something. Or Dutch name or something. Arrington Maiden wants a little bit of NIL, but he doesn't have an NIL offer. That's probably the option right now is Arrington Maiden, but let's see. If Will Wilson doesn't have an offer, I think I'd rather go after him because 6'1", 230. This is our insurance for if we don't get Denson. And we've got plenty of points to dish out, so we're going to give him 40. Send the house. And I think we got enough points that anybody we're not sending the house on, we can go ahead and do that. So he's not ready for a visit, is he? No. Okay. So let's go ahead and dish out this rest of our hours here. Make sure all of our transfers are getting maxed out first, and then if we got points left over, we'll go to some of those high school guys that we were still targeting here as well. We're maxed out on visits for this week, so don't got to worry about that. And we're going to hard sell Caden Luke. Get him back. It's like, why would you even enter the portal to come right back, you know? Should have just saved me some recruiting hours. Okay, maxed out. We got him committed. He's maxed out. He's a commit. He's a commit. Payne is maxed out. And now we're into the high school guys. Probably have enough to max out all of these and maybe still have some hours left over, which is fine. It's a good problem to have. He's great for the scheme. I bet he is. I bet he does fit the scheme good at Liberty there, old Jim. I bet he does. That makes sense, actually. Oh, my camera battery's probably going to die any minute now. I should probably go ahead and switch that out after I advance the week. If it doesn't die beforehand. All right, there it is on him. We still have 20 hours left, but I think we've got everybody else. Nope, we can give it to these two verbals or to this guy that we're top 5 on. We have 20 left. I need a second tight end, actually. So probably just going to give it to Smithy, whatever. Whichever you want to call it. Damn it, I didn't mean to hit that. I'm just going to give him 30. So we'll soft sell because we don't have enough to hard sell. And then an extra 10. Because I do have a need at tight end. We're probably good either way, but just go ahead and use up the hours. So this is what we're working with. Will Wilson has no scholarship offers. We added him late as an insurance piece in case we don't get Chris Denson. I mean, nobody else has offered him, so I think we got a shot, especially since we gave him extra NIL. Should be good on Jimmy Gregg. Probably good on Manson, looks like. Good on Groves. Sitting good on Hamilton, McClendon, Caden Luke, Bo Baker, Mbakwe, Hart. Denson is the one that's questionable, but we took a big leap with that visit. We'll see how it shakes out. Actually, we got a deal breaker, so he's probably going to ECU, but we'll leave him on there regardless. Malachi Coleman, we have a deal breaker, but we're still first, so I think we still might land him. Payne should be ours since we haven't visited him this week. I think we're going to beat out Texas Tech, and we'll hopefully get, that means we'll have both Payne and Reader, which is big. And these high school guys, we've been sitting pretty on the whole time. That's why we had them getting less points besides the 2 4-stars that just verbaled. So, it's time to see how our recruiting class shakes out. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Let me go ahead and actually switch my camera battery really quickly while I'm just going to add to the anticipation. Well, we got a 3-star center. We know that. Let's see who else we get. Hold on. Ten seconds. Hold on. Okay. All right. Now let's see what we're working with here. All right, 3-star center. I mean, a verbal pretty much is a hard commit at this point because it's the last week. We did get that high school tight end. We got the 4-star safety out of high school from Hawaii. Got our Hawaii recruit. We got Jeremy Payne. We did beat out Texas Tech for him. That's big. We got the corner, Nicholson. And we got Hart. And we got Mbakwe. So we got all 4 corner transfers we went after. We got the transfer tight end. That's one of the ones that we did spend some NIL on. Caden Luke returns. Got our fullback back. We got the D tackle transfer. We got the Will linebacker transfer. Both Will linebacker transfers. Got our Mike linebacker. That's the one we spent some money on as well. Hey, and Jimmy Gregg. We didn't get him out of high school, but we get him in the portal. And the insurance purpose quarterback, because it didn't look good for Chris Denson. He had no offers. Go out and give him one. We need a backup. Come be our backup, son. Then we get the high school tackle. Awesome. Literally, that's his name. Deontay Fowler, another high school tackle. Linebacker out of high school. See, we had a deal breaker with Malachi Coleman, but we were so far ahead, and in first, nobody else really after him. Still end up getting him even with the deal breaker, which is cool. So it shaped out pretty nice for the most part. Denson ended up going to East Carolina. That's why we added Wilson in that final week. Had a feeling that would happen. So let's see how we shaped up here. Take out the guys that didn't commit, which Coleman did even with the deal breakers. Crazy. And we end up getting everyone. So we got 34 guys. Nice. And we only had a few coming in. That probably gave us, top 25 class. We end up here at 16, 21 3-stars, 12 4-stars, 1 2-star, which I think was the punter. And we ended up spending the 5th most in NIL to pull it off. But hey, that's okay. That's what we're doing. We're building for the future here. We're building for the future. Nice class. Nice class. Shaped up really nicely. Almost got a full class in. Now we got coach upgrades. We got some skill points to spend in tactician. We can probably max out our O-line here. Max out our O-line. So 4 for 4 there. Very nice. Our coach build is coming along nicely. Up to level 17. Maxed out in our Rainmaker. Got all our offensive recruiting levels maxed out. And now we're working on the tactician side of offense. And now it's position changes. Position changes, fellas. Did we recruit any athletes? We did get a couple, which I think this one's going to be a QB probably. Let's see how we're sitting at QB without him there, though. See, look, Will Wilson that we went added late, 87 speed at 230, perfect backup for Hawkins. Similar style, both pure runners. We got Boger, who is a backfield creator that we brought in from high school, and then we still kept Max Anderson. Halfback, we're sitting really good. Jeremy Payne, 94 speed. Deshaun Reeder, 93 speed. Our 92 speed freshman we brought in. We got Sir Paul Cheeks that we redshirted. We got Latimer back. And we also got Martavius Boswell, who we redshirted. So it looks like Jeremy Payne is probably going to be our starter. And 94 speed with Platinum Shifty. We can work with that. Caden Luke is back. Receiver, Tank Hawkins, 95 speed. Malachi Coleman, 95 speed. Casey Hack, the freshman we brought in, 93 speed. Kept John Nider. Still got Cyrus Trawl and Armani Weaver. So not too shabby there. So I'm glad we went and spent some points on this Bo Baker guy because he's probably going to be our starter unless Ryan Ward upgrades nicely. We'll see what happens when we get to upgrades. Smythe guy we brought in as a freshman. Could have been better, but we needed a tight end. Our O-lines, we're going to have to make some changes because we went and got a lot of tackles, and we're going to spread them out along the O-line. Karsten Cassidy, Broyles, Fowler, and Garrison Hart, the new additions. Left guards, still the same ones. Center, Cameron Griffin, Camden Goforth, Dykes, Amari Grayson, Devin Vass. See, with Vass back, I honestly think we could move Grayson to center. And I don't think it'd be a bad move. Let's see what his overall would be at center. He would drop 2 points, and he'd go to pass protector. I don't like the fact that he would change to pass protector, so we're going to keep that as is. Voss would also go to pass protector at center. Don't need that. We'll keep him Actually, I think we might move him to left. I got faith in Kevin Brown. That's why I didn't move him out there. So, 81-72, 83-82. What about Cray at center? It would also change him to pass protector, which is not an archetype I like to have on the O-line because you guys know how I play. What about one of these guys? Karsten Cassidy would move his 78 overall at center. That would leave us hurting at left tackle unless we could move Cray or Vass to left tackle. And then him and Griffin would be about the same overalls at center, Cassidy and Griffin. What are the overalls for Cray or Voss at left tackle? So Cray would be the same overall. He'd be a left tackle, 83, just like he's left guard. Devin Voss would also be, I think our best bet is let's go Voss to left tackle. And let's go Cassidy to center. Still keeps agile, which agile and raw strength are my two favorite archetypes for O-line. Okay, so now we're 82-72. Plenty of left tackles. Probably could use a better backup left guard. Could afford to move somebody over there. And a backup and a better backup right guard. So left tackle is where we got some guys we can shift over. Particularly maybe these two. Both go to guard. I don't think it'd be a bad move. I mean, they are pass protectors, which, like I said, not my favorite, but gotta do what we can here. So now we're sitting 4 left tackles, 4 guards, 4 centers, 4 right guards, and 5 right tackles. So some of these guys may not make the cut when we hit to cut players, but we'll see what happens. 78-75 here. 89-70, not the greatest. 78, 77, 70, 83, 70, 82, 72. Okay, so I think we're going to stick with that on the O-line. I think I like it too. Pogo. I like it too. Left edge, Tischendorf, Thomas, Caesar, Willamont, Johnson. Right edge of Fogo, Kessler. Whew, our edges are looking a little weak. Jalen Thomas, I would like to move to D-tackle, possibly. How are our D-tackles, though? We're pretty loaded at D-tackle, though, honestly. That's the one thing we didn't target because we didn't necessarily need it. It didn't say we had any needs there, but I wish we would have because we could use some better edge rushers. Manson, that we picked up, was a big pickup because he's likely going to be our starter. I wonder if Patterson could play DN and it changes overall any. Yeah, he's better as an end. So let's move Isaiah Patterson to end. We've got plenty of wheels. We can finally have some Sam backers. This guy's a star dev. I know he's not the best overall now, but star dev, he's going to get a lot of points. He's going to go play Sam for us. He's going to get a lot of skill points. He's going to upgrade quickly. Ashton Woods is going to go play Sam for us. Cam Torber is going to go onto the D-line for us because we need some extra bodies there. I know it sounds weird, but we just need some bodies there. And he's the biggest backer that we have here. All right, so now we got 2 Sams, 2 Mikes, and like 5 Wills. So I think we still need to move some of these around. And I'm not ruling out the possibility of moving some safeties down to backer either, depending on how we're sitting at safety. So we got these 2 freshmen. Damari Williams, 6'1", 201. Maybe we can move him down to backer. And maybe a guy like a Damon Allen move to backer as well. Safeties are a little weak also. Didn't we get an athlete that's going to play? Yeah, what is Snodgrass going to play? Can put him at D end. Would probably be most beneficial. All right, let's do that. Okay, I think we're going to move a couple of these guys to backer. So he'd be a 66 at Mike, 66 at Sam. Pretty much same either way there. What about the other Damari Williams that we're planning on moving? He's not very good at either one. He's actually better at strong safety. Let me do something different then. Let's go there. Whoops, wrong one. I hate when it does that sometimes if you don't give it a second. See, it showed the last player we were on. And so I think we're going to go Mike. And we're going to go Sam. Okay. So let's check the defense here. All right. This is a little bit better. 4 right edges. Still multiple left edges. So I think we'll move. Let's move him over to the right. Oh, Brandon Caesar. So now we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5, right? Okay, that's more even. Good at D tackle. We got like 3 seniors though, so we're gonna have to recruit that for sure. But Taylor Brown was a stud last year. Sam, not the best overalls, but we're working with what we got. We do have a star dev that's probably gonna be our starter unless these two upgrade really nicely. Manson that we brought in is probably gonna be a starter for us. I think backer and DN seems like what we really need to target pretty heavily. Got some decent guys here. Corner, we're sitting great at corner. 86 overall, 91 speed, 83 overall, 92 speed, 80 overall, 96 speed, which means we can probably afford to move Rawlison, Robinson, or Hawkins to safety, where we're really lacking a little bit. Because we got 73, 70, 72, 67. Now, Theo Banks is elite dev. That's big time. All right, let's see. Probably Hawkins and Rawlison would be more likely for me. But also Hart's 6'2", so he can probably play safety. He's going to go down to a 70. But that's not too bad there at strong, where we don't have a ton there. Malik Hawkins. We're going to move Malik Hawkins. He'd be a high overall receiver. That's crazy. So he's a 68. That's not going to make much of a difference. Rawlison is a 72. That's a little bit better. So I think we go there. So now we keep Nicholson, McLean, Mbakwe, Robinson. The only downside is we have 4 senior corners. So corner, linebacker, D end, D tackle. Big things that we need to target this year. Free safety. We've got some good ones here. Let me see. This guy, elite dev guy, I would love for him to start. And I think so we could have Thomas and Rawlison here. If Banks is good enough at strong with that elite dev, he's actually better. He's probably going to be my starter at strong safety. And we're going to flip one of these guys back to free. Banks will probably start over Bradford just because of the elite dev trait. That is your rare to come by. We'll move Cottree to free. Okay. Now, we have Nate Flower at kicker. We got Jimmy Gregg at punter. We brought him in the portal. Very nice. And one athlete to change, and then we're going to go back through and make sure we like where everything's at. So, halfback, receiver, tight end, quarterback is basically what we're looking at for him. He's 6'1", 196, so I probably don't want him at tight end. So probably quarterback, receiver, halfback. What's his speed? 87 speed. Really good change of direction. Normal dev. I mean, he'd be a 76 at receiver. He could be a candidate for redshirt. And that would actually help us because we got 3 senior receivers. I think we put him at receiver and we redshirt him because we got 2 freshmen, a sophomore, and a junior at QB already. I mean, I know we recruited him thinking he'd probably be a QB, but I think he's going to fit what we need right now better at receiver. So, with that, we're looking at Hawkins, Wilson, Boger, and Anderson at quarterback. Payne, Boswell, Latimer, Reeder, Cheeks, and Mundy. Maybe redshirt Mundy, I think, would be a good idea. Yeah, we can work with that. Caden Luke, fullback. We got Hawkins, Coleman, the Radigan guy who we're probably going to redshirt. Let him develop for a year. Niter, Hack, Trawl, and Weaver. And I might change the names of some of these recruits to other West Virginia players that were left off the roster or to incoming freshmen in the 2027 class. Probably do that before the next episode. So when we come back, I'll show you guys how I do that. But we still got to do upgrades and get through the offseason here. Smithy, Bush, Wards, Hamilton, Baker. Yeah, I think we're good here. I think we've got everything about the best we're going to get it. Honestly, though, I feel like our left ends are really slow. So I think I want Patterson at left where he has the potential to start maybe because he's fast. And we got good speed on a Fogo there at right. And we'll switch him and Thomas up. Which Thomas would be a 75 overall D tackle, which is actually his position in real life. And we have multiple seniors. Yeah, let's pull the trigger on Thomas to D tackle, actually. Our last change we'll probably make there. Now we have one more extra left end, but that's okay. It's a good problem to have. Like I said, some of these guys may not make the cut anyways when we get down to it. Sam, Mike, Will. I like our corners a lot. Just several seniors is the only bad thing, but that's okay. Safeties, young, but should be good. Freshman and Rawlison will battle that out. And then you got Bradford, who will probably back up Banks because the elite dev. Sophomore kicker, sophomore punter, so we don't have to worry about that for a while. We're good. We're good on position changes, guys. Let's roll to upgrades. Then we got upgrades, cuts, and then we're done with the off-season. And we'll be ready to move on to the preseason, which was where we'll probably pick up in episode 4, is at the start of season 2. All right, training results. Now's when we get to do some upgrades, fellas. So Michael Hawkins got 34 points to spend. I mean, I know it's 20, but dude, if he's like, screw it, let's do it. 92 and 95. Oh yeah, worth it, worth every penny. And then let's go accuracy. I'll say let's just hit accuracy again. Yeah, we can definitely work with that. 92, 95 with Platt Shifty. That's going to be fun. Will Wilson also has 34 points. Yeah. Do it for him too. 88, 88. And then he doesn't have the speed to get Shifty yet, but we could still hit elusiveness accuracy, and IQ. Gets him up to 77 overall. And then Max Anderson actually has a good amount of points here. Cap out his quickness. A little bit slower than I'd like, but that's okay. So he has not great skill caps, unfortunately. He's not going to be probably any higher ever than 70 some overall, maybe, if he gets to 70. We'll go ahead and cap out IQ. And then one more on elusiveness. He's about as good as he's going to get. But he's a body on the roster. Got some good points here. We got 28 for the newcomer, Payne. We're going quickness and elusiveness. We're capping them both out. Cap out his quickness, cap out his elusiveness. 95 speed, 97 acceleration with plat shifty, silver 360, and bronze sidestep. I like that. I like our new starter. All right, Martavius Boswell. He's got 34 points to spend. Now let's see if we got any abilities available. He can get downhill, battering ram, ball security. Okay, he's maxed out on quickness, so he's not going to get any faster. Let's get carrying, because I think now we can get ball security. So he has an ability. We got 21 left. Let's go on elusiveness. Try and cap it out as well. Which we will. And then the final on IQ and route running. So he's almost capped out too. He's not going to get much better than what he is right now. Amari Latimer is normal dev, so we'll see what his caps are like though. He has the same archetype, so we can get the same abilities that we just talked about with Boswell. I think on him, I'm going to go quickness and then just work on IQ. Because he might still just be our backup. Still yet. We'll see. I really like Deshaun Reader, though, as well. The speed of Reader and Payne is very tempting to have as a 1-2 combo. But I like having a power back, too. So Latimer could be that. Ability-wise, we get his change of direction up and we can get him shifty. So let's do that. He's now silver shifty. 17 points left. Let's go ahead and cap out his elusiveness, leaving us with 5 points. We'll spend it on IQ and route running. And now he's up to 80 overall, which probably means we're going to have a 1-2 punch of Payne, Reader, and Latimer might be third string this year, just because the way it fell with Reader and Payne. I mean, we got 93 speed, 95 acceleration, 95 speed, 97 acceleration. Both have shifty, which in my opinion is one of the best abilities on the game. Sir Paul Cheeks, who we redshirted, got some upgrades. Let's get into his. And now it's just a waiting game, Mountaineers headline. That's right. A couple more days, you'll be on here grinding as well, man. All right, so elusiveness up for Sir Paul Cheeks. Let's get his IQ up. And we still have 24 points, so let's go hands. He doesn't have the best skill caps either, honestly. We've done capped out quickness, elusiveness, hands, IQ. And so what's left, we'll just go route running. But it got him up to 79 overall. But that's about the best he's going to be as well. Okay. On to fullback, Caden Luke has 21 points. Blocking. Let's get his blocking up. Go cap out his blocking. Leaves us with 6 points. Let's put it on. Probably just go IQ twice, which gets him up to a 76 overall. Now, wide receiver is where it's going to be interesting with Hawkins and Coleman. Everybody has about at least 30 points or so. So, Tank Hawkins here. You know I got to do it. Because that gets him 96 speed, 97 acceleration now. And then we're going to work elusiveness. And we can get him shifty. Now he has the shifty ability. Oh, yeah. Hawkins is going to be a good one. I think Hawkins is going to be technically my number 1, but also probably going to play him in the slot for those run plays that we were using Francis on last year. Depending on how everybody else upgrades, that's how I'm seeing it right now. Now, he can get takeoff, which is a big ability, but he needs to get 95 acceleration, which we may as well get him halfway there. 93, so next time we get up to 20, we can get his acceleration up and give him takeoff. Let's get his elusiveness up here. We'll cap it out. But he doesn't have enough elusiveness to get shifty, unfortunately. But we got 4 points left. Get his route running. So now, 2 96 speed receivers. One has 98 change of direction in Hawkins. Hawkins is going to be lethal. We're going to get the ball in his hands a lot this year. I'll tell you that much. For sure. Yeah, Mountaineers headline, if you got EA Play or whatever, you do get a 10-hour trial you can use until the game, until you can get that full game on the 6th. I don't know if you have EA Play or not, but if you do, you got that trial to use. I think we're just going to go hands and route running on Niter. Let's go one more there, and then let's start hitting route running. Which most of his are tied to route running anyway, so just spent the rest of it there. All right, Cyrus Troll. He's got 30. Cap out his quickness, may as well. He's got 92 now. Not too shabby. Let's see. Sweet. And then next time we get points for him, he can get shifty as well. Shifty and sidestep both. Which actually, Cyrus Straw is looking pretty good. 92 speed, 96 change of direction. He's going to be our number 3 probably here in his senior year. And if once we get some more points on him this year, we can get him to have shifty as well. We'll have 3 nice receivers here. Armani Weaver, 31 points to spend on him. You already know. Go ahead and cap out the quickness. And let's go get his catching up for sure. Some route running. Leaves us with 3. Let's go hands and IQ. Okay. Good on receiver upgrades. Tight ends. Bo Baker, our transfer pickup here. IQ upgrades pass block, but doesn't upgrade run block. I think let's work on just route running and hands on him. He doesn't have a ton of points anyways. Get him up there, 75 overall. All right, let's see. I mean, Sam Hamilton has 31 points. He might get up there and pass Bo Baker that we brought in. Oh, we can up his blocking. I like that. See, I like his archetype a little better because you got the blocking upgrades here. Yeah, I mean, Sam Hamilton might be our starter, guys, with how he's looking right now. Two left. IQ it is. I know he's 73 overall, but he can block. And he's a little bit faster than Bo Baker. That's decisions. They're both normal dev, and he's a freshman, so I think Sam Hamilton might be the starter at tight end. Let's see what happens with Ward. Let's get Ward on up here. On some route running. And, of course, some hands. Nice little upgrade for Ward up to 72. Not too shabby. He's right there with him, too. And then the freshman, Cade Bush. Redshirt freshman now. Oh, yeah. I'm going to get the blocking skills up. On the ones that we can, we may as well. All right. Now let's work with him on a little route running. And got him up there too. So all our tight ends are above 70 now. That's good. O-line, Devin Vass is the only left tackle we can upgrade because we got a bunch of young guns behind him. Go ahead and cap out his run blocking. And probably going to get to cap out his pass blocking too. Yep, sweet. And do we want option shield or outside shield? I think let's go outside shield first. Get him that. Very nice. 85 overall. Now we got Nick Cray. Let's see what we can do with Mr. Cray. Oh, we got a lot of room here on run blocking to get up. Let's get him outside shield. And may as well get him option shield as well. And let's go level 2 there. Silver on the outside shield. Some good abilities. Aiden Woods got 42 points. Very nice. And we will use them. Get the run blocking up. We might be able to cap out his run blocking. They'll be close. Oh, yeah. We got that. No abilities available. Let's go. IQ. Footwork. Okay. He's up to 72. Isosa. He's got 40 points. Let's cap his pass blocking out. And then it's all about the run blocking. Which is more important for me anyways. Obviously, you guys know how I play. Oh, yeah. We can get him silver inside shield, too. That's nice. And then Trevor Bigelow. Oh, he's about capped out. Yeah, he's about as good as he's going to get for the most part. No abilities. Give him that. And let's roll on. All right, on to the centers. Carson Cassidy, who we just moved there. Let's hope we get some good stuff going here. He's already capped on run blocking. Let's get his pass blocking up. And then let's go. A little IQ action. Okay, not too shabby. We can work with that. Cam Griffin. See how he upgrades. We'll cap out his run blocking. Let's cap out his IQ as well. And then we go pass block. We do have a couple things we can upgrade. We should have the points for it now. So we'll go footwork twice. Griffin upgraded pretty nicely. So him and Cassidy right there neck and neck. But I think I'll probably start Cassidy because he's agile. I like the agile better. Go forth, 42 points after we redshirted him. But he has bad skill caps. These fictional players, which a lot of these guys where I was named them real WVU players, don't have the best skill caps. Cap out his power. So, yep, that's all we can do there. On to the right guards. Bubba Grayson. We brought him back. He was one of the guys that we was able to talk into staying. One of the very few. He's already capped on running pass blocking. No more abilities that we can get. Should I go power or should I go... Let's just do these others instead. Double check and make sure. No abilities. All right, so that's where we're sitting with Bubba Grayson. Jonas Moya behind him. We redshirted last year. I love upgrades. It's probably my favorite stage of the offseason, just seeing how many points everybody's got, how they're going to upgrade, all of that. It's fun. It's fun. I enjoy it. And then we'll spend the rest on footwork for him. Okay. Which leaves Philip Bowser, who's probably not got the best skill caps anyway, but we'll double check. Actually, he has pretty decent ones. Yeah, he's actually going to upgrade pretty nicely. We capped out the run blocking. We're going to come close on pass blocking. Be what, 2 away? 2 away from capping that out as well. Nice. Upgraded better than I thought he would. Actually put him above Moya right now. All right, Kevin Brown. My guy. Get your pass blocking capped. Then we got 13 points left to spend. We'll put it in footwork. Get him up there. About 80 overall. Yep, 80. And then Rhett Morris. And we're done with the offense. And we're on to the defensive upgrades. So, can he get any abilities? Oh, yeah. Let's give him silver outside shield. And bronze option shield. And he's right there with Kevin Brown, actually. All right, to our edges. I want to see what we can do with Patterson that we moved here now. That's what I'm interested in. I don't think we need any more speed with him. I mean, pretty content with where that's at. Cap out the run stopping. And probably cap out finesse. Any abilities from those? No. And then power moves. We'll cap it out too. Beautiful. So we got finesse moves, power moves, run stopping, all capped out. All we have left is power and IQ. So he's pretty much getting close to as good as he's going to be. But that upgraded him big time. See what Tischendorf does here. Let's do the same here. Start with his run stopping, and then we're going to work on the pass rushing. Get those both capped. Oh yeah, pocket disruptor. Nice. Silver pocket disruptor. And then we can drop 2 more on IQ. He upgraded really nicely. Both those two did. Now Telemark. Oh, Wilnerson Telemark. Telemark gonna run amok. Let's get... Alright, then we'll use the rest here. Three left. May as well go IQ. So I think literally they're all about the same overall right now. Yep, 76, 75, 75. Let's see how Torber and Johnson upgrade. After upgrades, we might be all right. Okay. And he's right there with them too, 74. And then Jeremiah Johnson, the JUCO. He's actually got really good skill caps. Man. Look how much he can upgrade everything. That's impressive. Let's get his power moves up to start. Get it about even with the finesse. Pretty close. And then we'll go run stopping. Seven left. Let's go finesse and power. And although his overall is not quite as high as the other guys, he is literally really good skill caps though, surprisingly, but he's a senior. Now we got a Fogo, Caesar, and Kessler here. See what we got with a Fogo. Oh, he's about capped out. Spinning on the power. Caesar. Kessler has a lot of points. Let's go Kessler first, then we'll go Caesar. See, this is not a really Carter Kessler. This was a fictional player. You can tell by how bad the skill caps are. And then he's got 12 points. He's just going to be sitting on because both of these cost 20. All right. Caesar. Not Julius Caesar, but Brandon Caesar. Get him on up there too. Yeah, we'll cap run stopping and then get him pass rushing too. Now he upgrades pretty good. He upgraded pretty good. He actually jumped to Fogo. He could be the starter. It's possible. D tackles. I'm surprised Taylor Brown only has 27, being an All-American and all that. All right. Let's go pass rushing on Nate Gabriel. And then we just got backers in the secondary. And we'll be almost done with upgrades, guys. Cap him out there, too. And we can get him pocket disruptor. Nice. That got him up into the 80s. Hopefully Taylor Brown can upgrade nice as well. Taylor Brown was racking up sacks last year. It was wild. Like he had 9. At least 9 sacks, I know. He can get pocket disruptor as well. So they both have that. Then we go IQ. So both above 80 now. That's going to help us. This is the transfer we brought in, McClendon. Let's get his pass rushing up too. See if he can get. Yep. So all 3 of the D tackles are going to have pocket disruptor, which is good. We like that. We like the way that those 3 D tackles right there upgraded. All with pocket disruptor. McClendon, the transfer, has silver pocket disruptor. Got 32 points for Thomas, so we just moved to D tackle. He's probably not going to have great skill caps because it's actually a fictional player that we just changed the name of, like we talked about in some of the other guys. But we can cap him out. We can get him workhorse. Still has 10 left. We go IQ, and health. And he's right there with him, overall wise too. So 279's 80-81 right now. And we still got Henson, McIntyre, and LeBlanc left. Let's see, KJ Henson. See, abilities. Yep. Another pocket disruptor D tackle. We got them D tackles that are going to disrupt that pocket, baby. They're going to disrupt that pocket, baby. And Corey McIntyre and Will LeBlanc. And then backers, I don't think we'll have as many because we got a lot of young guys at backer and safety. So once we get through this one, the rest of it should move by pretty quick. You know we got them pocket disruptors. Digging that. Digging that. 1, 2, 3. 5 of the D tackles, all with pocket disruptor. That's what's up. That's what's up. Might have another one with it here. I think he's going to be able to get it. Oh, yeah. He got it. I think we can get him silver, too. Yep. Still 5 points left to look. Let's see. Run stopping and IQ. Nice. So all our D tackles except for Thomas, who we moved over from end, all of them have pocket disruptor now. Sam linebacker. Yeah, we only got a couple here. Ashton Woods with 40 points, though. Nice. Oh, yeah, let's work on his pass coverage. I'm going to need my backers to be better in pass coverage. House call. Bouncer. Silver house call. Gold house call. Nice. Ashton Woods with gold house call. And when we get 8, we can up it to platinum house call. So he's going to be grabbing some picks. Hopefully. Rayshawn Reynolds, who we had to move from safety. But that's all right. He's got the body for it. I'm surprised his caps are this good, being the fact that he's another fictional player that we named. So we capped out his, and we can give him house call as well. And robber. Heck yeah. Both gold house call. Nice. Both those same backers with gold house call. We can dig that. Good deal. Then we got Damon Allen, Cam Dwyer, and the guy we brought in here, which was Manson. So we got 5 left. Let's go coverage. And we got 2 left. Let's go pass rush. All right, so that's where we're at with him. Damon Allen, who we also had to move down. Let's cap out his pass coverage for sure. And we can get him house call. We can get him silver house call. Nice. And then let's go run stopping. Cap that out as well. And 1 point left on IQ to boot. And then old Bam Bam Dwyer, which this I think is a fictional player that I named, so probably, yeah, not going to have good skill caps. All right. On here. Let's go probably cap out his IQ. He ain't gonna get no smarter. He's as smart as he gonna get. All right. There's our mic backers, all right around 76, 75, 74. Nice. And then we got Groves, who we brought in. He's already got silver robber. Let's get his pass coverage up even more and see. Oh, yep. Get him house call. Get him bouncer to go with the robber. So he's got house call, bouncer, and robber. He's going to be good in coverage. And we got silver house call, silver robber. 3 points left to dish out. Let's put him on the pass rush. Then Xavier Hamilton, another transfer we brought in. Really him, and he's got pretty good run stopping already. He's going to be our run stopper. So be it. And Jason Hall returns. The Villanova transfer. Decent coverage enough. Let's get him up on some of this as well, just like we did the other guy. That helps. Depending on what archetype they are, kind of depends on what skills are going to make their overall jump up, you know? And usually you can tell by the archetypes. or by the abilities / archetypes. Can he get any abilities? He can get Bouncer. We'll take it. And we'll use the rest of his on pass rush and IQ, probably. Oh, we still got another one here in pass coverage, actually. Boom, we can get Bouncer one more time. And he's got 3 left that he's going to have to just chill with. All right, corners. Now, we do have several senior corners, but we don't have many safeties that will have upgrades because we got a bunch of freshmen there. So let's cap out this man's zone coverage. And we can also cap out his man coverage, but I want to get his house call ability up instead. Improved catch chance on INTs. Get him gold house call. Why not? And then 1 away from capping out his man coverage. He's gold house call, bronze jammer. I like that. I like that a lot. And then McLean. He's already platinum robber. Oh, we like that. We really like that. No other abilities yet, so let's get his zone up there. Can we? Yeah, we cap out his zone too, so he's capped out in man and zone coverage, and he's platinum robber already. These 2 corners are going to be nice. And then Mbakwe is the other one we brought in. He's the fastest one. He might not have as good as coverage skills as the other, but he's got the speed for sure. And we got his house call up. I wonder... Oh, yeah. Get him gold house call. And then we need to get his zone coverage up. Good in man. We need him to be good in zone as well. Good deal. So 3 80-plus overall corners. All of them fast enough. Mbakwe got a lot of speed. Keyshawn Robinson's already got pretty good speed. He's got 45 points to work with here. So we're going to work on his coverage specifically. That's where he needs to improve. Let's get his zone coverage about right there. Then let's get his man coverage up a good bit too. And we can get him blanket coverage now. Nice. And I think we can do it one more time. Yep, and he's got silver blanket coverage. He's up to 82 overall. So make that 4 corners, 80 plus overall. They up in all 4 seniors. So 4 senior corners. Our defense should be better this year than it was last year, for sure, especially on the back end. Now, backers and edges, yet to be determined there. Michael Hawkins' brother Malik here. Be nice if he became a stud for us too. We had both the Hawkins brothers balling out. That'd be something. There. Let's go hands. He's up to a 77. We can work with that for sure. And then we got Kamarius Bomar, Armani Weaver's brother. I'm going to get him. I'm going to cap out his speed. Why not? Then we're just going to go back and forth on these 2. Nice. All right. Couple more positions here. Brawlison, who we moved to safety from corner. We're going to try and get all his coverage maxed out here. I think we're going to be able to. All right, so we got all his coverage maxed out. And we can get Ball Hawk. Still 5 points left for him. Let's go run support. Oh, man, I could have got man coverage up again. We definitely capped that out, didn't we? I think he unlocked another skill cap on it somehow. All right, then Reddick and Miles Cotchery. Which Miles Cotchery is, a fictional player that we named. So his upgrades probably aren't going to be too much because we know those fictional players just don't have the best skill caps. We got Reddick up there pretty nicely. And let's take Cotchery. He has 44 points, but probably won't even be able to spend them all. That's what I figured. But we might, because we can get quickness. Yeah, that leaves us with 20. Let's go run support. IQ. Get him a little smarter. And hands. That leaves 6 that we'll have to sit on because all we got left is power. All right, Bradford, J.C. Hart, Damari Williams, and then our specialists if they have any points. Hands. And then IQ. Hey, Jimerson. We got Jimerson in the chat. Cody Brown, that's a.k.a. Jimerson. Carl, Brenda, about how long does it take to do the upgrades? I mean, if you want to go through and do each individual one, probably at least 20 to 30 minutes, I'd say. But you can also pick and choose if you'd like. And, some guys, you can always auto upgrade too. I like to manually because I like to go, how I want them to fit my system and such. I'll have to sit on the rest of those. But we're going to get to the preseason, and then we'll call it a show for episode 3. And episode 4 will pick up at the start of season 2. After a very successful season 1, where we won a Big 12 title, we made it all the way to the CFP semis and just missed the last-second field goal to send it in overtime against Ohio State, unfortunately. But we had a Heisman finalist in Cam Cook, All-American in Cam Cook, him and Michael Hawkins, all Big 12, and we had a really good recruiting class in portal period. First year as the OC, led the nation in yards per play, rush yards by a long shot, rush yards per game, first downs per game, rushing touchdowns. It was a decent year one. Couldn't have asked for better, really. Better than I thought we would go with in year 1 of this rebuild. And our roster, I think, is going to be even more dangerous in year 2. Come on now. There it goes. Any abilities? Oh, yeah, robber. Oh, silver robber. Still with 5 left, which will probably go ahead and hit that on run support. And then hands there. All right. And then our kicker and our punter, which our punter we brought in from the portal. We got Jimmy Gregg in the portal, even though he didn't commit to the Mountaineers in real life. We got him in the portal. Yeah, deep range, good ability to have. And I think that's probably all we can do with him. And then our punter. And our overall offense and defense grades won't change till we advance the week, but we'll see what they end up after we advance. Okay. And that's all we can do with him. All right, so not too shabby. So we look now at our roster and sort it. Mari Grayson, 90 overall. Cormani McLean, Brandon Nicholson, both those transfer corners, big pickups. Jeremy Payne, our new starting running back. Platt Shifty, 95 speed. Devin Vass, now 85. Our receiver pickup, Tank Hawkins, 96 speed. 84. with the 98 change of direction. Keyshawn Robinson up to an 82. Michael Hawkins now 92 speed, 95 acceleration with the Platt shifty is going to be ridiculous. Now we got Will Wilson backing him up now. So I think we'll have Payne and Reeder starters. Latimer third string probably. And then receiver-wise, I like where we got with Coleman, Hawkins, and Trawl. Upgraded really nice too. So I think our offense is going to be a little bit faster this upcoming season. And maybe that means more explosion. Let's see. Let's see what we go to. What was our... So we were 79, 81, 76. Let's see what we end up on upon advance. All right. Encourage transfers. See how many we have over the limit. Because we did bring in a 35-person class. So we're probably... Yeah, we got to cut 2 people. Max Anderson, I'm sorry, you got to be 1. But he's not going to get much better than what he is. And I think we're going to make Boswell the other. Let's see if there's anybody else that we want to cut ties with him. We don't have to. We're at 85 now. But let me just double check. Because there might be somebody that I'm like, eh. I think we're going to keep pretty much everybody else. For depth purposes, why not, you know? What's it going to hurt? Yeah, we're good. We're good. We'll roll with that 85. And what did we go up to? Still hasn't changed. Still 79, 81, 76. I don't think it's changed yet. There's no way we're the exact same overall. All right. And we finished the year ranked number 3 in year 1 of the rebuild. Very nice. Which leads us into the preseason of year 2, which is where we'll call it a show here on episode 3 of the Dynasty Rebuild. WVU Dynasty Rebuild with me as the offensive coordinator under Rich Rod, the head coach. There we are. 84, 84, 84. So we upgraded significantly to where we were last year. From 79, 81, 76 to 84 across the board. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see, in comparison to other teams in the conference. So Arizona's 75, 76, 74, 77, 74. Pretty comparable to BYU, but we're even better, and they're ranked 14th. Cincinnati's bad. Colorado, we're better than Houston overall-wise and across the board. Better across the board. Better. Kansas State's number 15, and we're much better than them. We're better than Oklahoma State. Slightly better than TCU, who's 81 across the board. We're even better than Texas Tech's roster right now after 1 year. Talk about a big bump in our roster in year 2. 84 across the board. We have the best overall team in the Big 12, which is why we're ranked 9th in the preseason. So preseason top 25 has us at number 9. Let's see who's in the Heisman watch to start the year. Malachi Toney, Marcel Reed, DeCorian Moore, and Nico Amalivia, who's now at LSU, funny enough. Preseason All-Americans. Let's see if we've got any before we wrap up here. Surprisingly, we don't. But what about in the conference? No love for us, man. The second team, here we are. Devin Vass, Mari Grayson. Can't believe none of the defensive transfers we brought in got on there. So we'll be on there at the end of the year. We're going to be on there at the end of the year, guys, for sure. I like it, though. I like it. Do we have our AD expectations for this year? Still the same. So we still can hit all of these just like we did last year. Very nice. And we still have 1390 Dynasty points to work with right now, heading into setting up our recruiting and all that for this year, which is what I'll probably do is I'll probably go ahead and set up the recruiting board, have all that ready so that when we come back, we can start right on with the season. You know, I'll recruit in week 1 or whatever when we come back, but I'll go ahead and set up the board off stream, so that's done. You guys don't have to sit through me setting it up and stuff, and you guys can just see who I'm recruiting when we come back for episode 4 and dive into season 2 of the WVU rebuild. But appreciate you guys tuning in over these past couple days. As you know, first 2 days of the game being out, completed season 1. Very successful year, and then that allowed us to have a really successful class, top 16 in the country, has us ranked 9 in the preseason going into year 2, and 84 across the board overall offense and defense. Best in the Big 12 right now, roster-wise, best roster in the Big 12. That's a big upgrade here. Our rebuild is on a great track right now, and can't wait to come back and play season 2 with you guys on episode 4. Appreciate all you guys that have tuned into these. Like I always say, if you haven't yet, be sure you subscribe here. Get more college football video game content. Hit the thumbs up button before you head out. Help us out with the algorithm. If you didn't get a chance to tune in live, throw some thoughts in the comment section. Appreciate that just as much. We'll be back maybe tomorrow. I know it's the 4th, but we might try and get a little stream in tomorrow. I want to start season 2 as soon as possible, so I'll let you guys know for sure. Make sure you got your notification bell clicked on here so you know when we go live. I'll also make a post here on the YouTube community page, and of course, you can always stay up to date on my X/Twitter there, JCCFB, there as well. Appreciate you guys tuning into this one. Catch you on the next one. Can't wait for episode 4, and we're going to kick off season 2 of the WVU Dynasty rebuild. Have a great night, guys.